Oh, son of a bitch, I didn't put on music. Okay, well, I guess I'll start it now. Music, shut up. Hi. I am not ready at all. So I still gotta get ready. But, hi. It's been a while. I hope everyone has been well. It was nice to be behind the reins. I got two of my good friends here today. I got Ryan and Avi. Pretty frequent members of the channel. So, nothing out of the ordinary. But you are gonna notice something looks just a little bit different today. Okay, maybe a lot, but there's a lot. I forgot to add one thing. In typical Corbo fashion, everything is scuffed just all the time. I was gonna add a follower goal, but I didn't actually think of a follower goal and what to do, so I'll think of that in a second. Oh my. Oh boy, who is Corbo content? Also, yeah, I have a chat box. It's small, but it's a box. That's about it. It's a box, all right. Sorry, I'm gonna minimize this. Hold on, I'm editing. Gotta shift around my shit. Yeah, this. I got a new follower notification. I don't know if it'll work, but it would be really cool if it did. But yeah, I got a soundboard, which I've had a soundboard for a long time now. It's just that I haven't really used it because I just haven't had a reason to on stream. But now I can Doombox Groat. But now I can push buttons. Like I have a Nani button.
Nani?
It's great. And I have the Quickster.
The Quickster with the uncanny ability to run really quick.
Yeah, I got a Quickster button. It's funny. But yeah, again, my main plan today is just try to get a good Doom speedrun. Even if it's, well, not even a good one, just a Doom speedrun would be great. If not, that's cool. It is what it is at this point. I more just wanted to try out a new layout. I will now discuss with the council what my my follower goal should be, like how much and what it should be for.
No,
okay, good evening, gentlemen.
Oh,
you guys are both extremely loud on my end. Hold on, I think I turned Discord up. I have the ability to ban you both from this server. Fuck off. I will use my.
He's also trying to be loud.
Doing a bit of trolling.
Comically large amount of trolling. Okay,
fat.
Gentlemen, I require your assistance. I was going to set a follower goal, but the only problem is I don't know how many followers I should shoot for, and what the goal should actually be. So we're gonna think of it as a collective. Okay?
Okay.
We're gonna do it together. Okay?
Okay.
I currently sit at. How many do I sit at?
35.
It's been a while.
You said so many followers.
I sit at 35 followers. Oh god, I just realized it's on the screen. Okay, hold on. Chat, you don't see this. You don't see this. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. I'm a professional streamer. Okay. So, I'm at 35 currently. Shoot for 40?
Yeah.
Go for 40. Do 40.
We'll shoot for 40.
Actually, I was actually gonna say that. Yeah, so yes, 40.
I still have to do that spacey melee stream, by the way. It's gonna happen. Just give me a fucking second. 35.
Promote your.
He's gonna have to take like a lot of fucking Adderall to go through it.
To go.
Yeah, I'm gonna put so many performance enhancing drugs in game into my system. It's gonna be great in game.
In game.
I don't want to get banned.
Banned for life.
I don't want to get banned.
It's Octane.
So, oh my god, I become Octane in real life. Holy shit! What would be funny?
What?
something that like isn't necessarily like game specific. Even if it is just game specific, just something that's really funny. What would be funny? What would make people want to follow me?
No demons.
No, well, I'm doing it normally.
Okay. The Femme Man.
We're not talking about Eldritch horror over here, dude.
Okay.
Eldritch horror.
Eldritch lore.
Werewolf, femboy. Fuck, I hate it here. Anyway, I could do like I could try to speedrun Doom on a fucking controller. That would be funny. But that's a game I could play, or TF just play a blank game with a controller, with an N64 with an N64 controller.
I was on a fight stick.
Okay, playing TF2 normally on a controller fucking sucks, but if you're gonna do it with an N64 controller, your hands are actually just gonna fall off and fucking explode. Like,
but it'll be
actually on
funny.
crack if you think that's gonna work. It'll be funny.
But if you're doing it for the funny, I'm
not saying it wouldn't be. I'm just saying it'd be the worst experience ever.
You can't play comfortably with an N64 controller on fast FPS games.
I'm gonna do /GameCube controller, just on the off chance that my N64 controller doesn't work.
Okay.
Start goal.
Alright, hold up. I'll be back.
Alright, I'll be
Okay.
I need to grab something really quick.
Got it.
Okay.
Must be in the. Oh yeah, it's 2022. I thought it was 2021. I'm stupid. Okay, I've set it for. Oh lord. Okay, you can't see it, but it's really smushed. I put too much text. I need to shorten it. How do I edit the fucking title? I can't move anything. Okay, I'm ending the goal. Goal ended. We did it.
Alright. Good job. You did it. You did it, soldier. Good bread. Good bread.
35. And the goal is in
Look.
late TF2 with 20 control. Now, I'll just say control, period. I think. Will that give me an? Oh, it's still not enough space. Is there any way to like lay out standard? Oh, but that doesn't have a title. Where'd my fucking title go?
Title fucking disappeared.
Like I
Where'd
sounded
it
like you were like
go?
sounded like you were like 3 miles away. Just let it fucking disappear.
There he goes.
Gone. Oh, I do see the title.
There he
it
is, Nebraska. Nebraska. There we go.
Nebraska.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
Nevada.
Well, in order to shift it, in order to change the goal again, I have to end it.
Okay.
Thank
Again.
you guys so much for being in the stream. It's been awesome.
Hey, if we get to 40 followers, Quinn will do Quiz Corporal will do a face review.
I didn't say that.
No.
He will do a control review.
Fuck that.
I don't even. My face is already out there. There are already clips of me saying penis with my face on the internet. I don't really give a fuck. Like there's like one of my top viewed clips is literally me just going the penis, and that's it.
I mean, at least everybody knows.
Yeah, it's not a fucking secret. And that was back when I had a shit webcam too, so it was funny.
2002.
Yeah, everybody
Okay.
knows that Quinn said the penis. Like that was his defining character trait.
That should be your description. Just.
I am not making my description on Twitch the penis. That's no. I'm sorry, I refuse. We've been doing this stream for like 13 minutes and I haven't even gotten to the fucking point where I fucking do the actual game. I just the gamer. Also, as a fair warning, Doom 2016 likes to crash a lot. Like a lot.
I
So if the game
I'm
ever
aware.
I'm not talking to just you, Abby. I'm talking to the other viewer that's watching. If the game for some
Okay.
reason crashes, you'll just see this. Oh fuck, I need to transition. You'll just see this. It's great. A little secret that I hope I never have to show, but I'm gonna probably have to show
Oh,
right as I try to load this fucking level, so.
there it is.
No, I need it. Oh wow, it crashed. What did
Already?
I say, chat?
That's badass.
It crashed the Bandicoot so hard.
Wow.
Well, I mean, Crash is owned by Microsoft now, so
Well, I guess you're right.
yeah.
I guess that makes sense though.
I don't know what that has to do with the Doom. Is Doom guy owned by Microsoft? I
Bethesda.
don't think they are.
Id Software.
Bethesda?
That's
Kinda? I mean, it was published by
I know
Bethesda,
that-
so kinda.
Yeah, kind of, I
Gross.
guess. So joke is halfway correct.
It's close enough where you can fake it.
Yeah.
I found you, faker.
Haha.
Oh. Thank you, Abby.
What? You're welcome.
I want to
You're right.
imagine that's what Shadow says, and just like Sonic is just like,
What?
Found you, faker.
and then Shadow's like, haha.
And that's it. That's all he says.
Haha. I love
Have
it.
that be the only voice line that he says in the fucking game.
Someone can mod that. Like,
That's
that
just-
is not a hard mod.
That's like just
It reminds
imagine.
me of
That's
the
all he
fucking,
says.
like Sonic Adventure randomizer. You know that one?
Yes.
Yes.
They just got fucking.
Joey.
Joey.
Sorry, because every time someone talks about Sonic, I just think of this one friend from the group chat named Joey, and he likes.
I am very glad I can deafen. I don't want to have to hear Avi stumble through his words for the next 3 minutes. I'm trying to game, not trying to fucking lose brain cells. Don't get me wrong, I love Avi, but God, he cannot get a sentence out to save his life sometimes. Alright. Run it. Why is there no in-game audio? There's audio, there's just no voice. What? I guess I'll repent until it's done. Or some shit like that. I have to do the voice now? God. I paid a good amount of money for this game and I don't even get voice lines. What the fuck is I didn't get the voice line DLC, bro. What the fuck? How in God's name did I miss that first shot? I am full of sadness. Also, Abby, since I know you can hear me, let Ryan. Actually, I can just unmute.
Beady.
We have to contain this.
I have been cracking jokes this entire fucking time and I've been muted. I'm gonna lose it. I've been cracking jokes about how Doomslayer's a fucking mountain goat, about how fucking like I cracked all sorts of jokes and like all of it was muted.
We have to contain this.
I am full of immense sadness at all times. Yeah. Why do I make like youngling sounds whenever like there are two scenarios where I will just make sounds. That is when I have the potential to fall off a ledge, and also for some reason during this only paperclip. The other ones I don't make like random sounds. It's only that paperclip, and it's not like that paperclip is difficult. God, I suck. It's not like the paperclip is difficult by any sense of the words. I just make sounds there. I don't know why. I just do. Also, yes, I am new. But please do not bully me. I am but a small lad who has no idea how the fuck to play this game. Well, let me rephrase. Play this game fast. Because I can fucking play this game. I can speedrun this game. I have speedrun this game.
I'm willing to
When the fuck did I lose so much time? Oh, it's because I cracked, because I remember.
4 hours, but you must understand, our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth
One
the
day I'll get like an actual proper,
assure you.
like, VTuber model, right? Because I got a decent webcam now. So, like, I can technically get good tracking. Like, I can get pretty good tracking. I just don't have a model to work with. And I don't know anyone who does modeling. Like, personally. Anyway.
The Quickster! With the uncanny ability to run really quick!
Yes, I am going to play that every single time I load into this level. Without fail. Most of the time. Okay, maybe not all the time, but you'll... I can't hear the Quickster. Am I stuck? Okay, extendo grab. Oh wait, no, I can just crouch. I'm stupid. God, I actually... Okay, it's fine. It's a warm-up run. Brain is dying. We won't talk about that. This is where I can... This is where I pray that the game doesn't crash because I'm alt tabbing. All right, gentlemen, I'm back. If my FPS isn't a consistent 200, I am gonna have to stop screen sharing. Just because hitting 200 FPS is very fucking important.
Hello.
But it appears to be stable enough.
Assigned to Mars.
Yeah.
Okay.
It appears that I can activate optional challenges that when completed will assist
Yes.
in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace.
I will explain it in a second.
Component to your dossier.
Well, actually, I'll just explain it now. Basically, the interact box for that... The interact box for that door is extends through that floor, but only on like a pixel or two. It's a pretty it's not that precise, but like it extends through the floor, and you basically just no clip through the floor. It's great. Hence why I'm probably gonna eventually rename this split to just no clip, because it's funny.
No clip. It's a really good name.
I'm just right now. I've not seen a whole lot of Doom 2016 speedruns.
Oh yeah,
So
no,
this
any
shit
percent is broken as shit. This is by far.
This is the no clip.
This is one of the most broken speedruns I've ever seen, and in a good way.
Wow.
No clips.
I'm gonna
No
enjoy
clips.
my
80% speedrun.
my fucking I think 2 liter. Let's see.
Oh, I got a gold split there too. Nice. A 21-second gold split. What the fuck? So fucking cool, dude.
I got a 12 ounce Mountain Dew.
12
12 fluid ounces.
Now I literally just get to stand here. This is where I normally tell the story, but I'm thirsty.
Accelerate the upgrading of your arsenal by measuring your combat effectiveness.
Yeah, I dread it.
Oh my god.
I've added a tracker to your helmet's display.
The facility will not allow you access to the turbine room unless the demonic threat level
Drink your water.
is down inside the foundry.
Toma tu agua.
Okay, while this is paused, I gotta.
Unless you're like a goblin living in a fucking cave, and so me, go to the Family Dollar near you and drink the 2-liter Mountain Dew they have. That is $1.25.
That's a good deal.
Time to bite this.
How did I miss on a stationary possessed? I think I should just quit speedrunning this game at this point. Like, and I messed up the clip. I'm gonna fuck. Not like that. Not no. I like how when I said that, I immediately dropped back down to 2 viewers. they were not interested.
They just left as soon as.
Yes, I do have to shoot directly in their butt. I'm not even joking. You have to shoot in their fucking left ass cheek or else you won't get the right stun animation. This is not a joke. This is not a haha funny. I genuinely have to shoot their ass every single glory kill clip, which is only 2. We're gonna talk about that. Technically, there used to be like a bunch. The route I used to do had 3. Thankfully, I routed one of those out because the Lazarus Labs one makes me want to pull my fucking hair out. It was the most annoying shit.
It's been a while. It has been a while since I played Doom 2016.
It's a great game casually. I think Doom Eternal just kind of beats it, but like, that's just because Doom Eternal basically is just Doom 2016 with a bunch of other shit. As a speed,
Doom 2016.
yeah, I think Doom 20. If you want to speedrun, I think Doom 2016 is good if you don't like doing combat sections and runs for whatever reason. I personally like them, so I'd probably really like Doom Eternal speedrunning. However, I'm so dedicated to this fucking game that I don't want to go learn another game. But like Doom Eternal speedrunning is also really interesting. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is.
What the fuck was that?
Oh yeah. By the way, Doom's.
Go-Go Gadget is Stendo Arm.
Oh no, that's a trick for later. You think I'm joking?
What do you mean for later?
Just wait until we get. Just wait until we get what? I forgot what I called it on my splits. Oh, I think I literally called it Go-Go Gadget Extendo Hand on my splits. You'll see why. Because it's actually a really interesting glitch. It used to happen a lot sooner, so I'll be able to show you it sooner. But I want to keep it a surprise because it's actually really interesting. This game's got a lot of cool speed tech, and I thought I've shown you it before, so I'm so glad I haven't.
I mean, you showed me a little bit of it, but I basically just forgot. So
Yeah,
I think I was there.
my God.
Yeah, no, I didn't. That was when I was like just starting and could barely paperclip consistently. Now I can like fly across levels with relative ease. Like I don't get it all the time. Like right here, I don't get it right because I got too much speed. The fact that I was able.
Oh God.
The fact that oh yeah, by the way, Doomslayer can just ignore walls. That's just kind of a trick he has. Like he's so fast he goes through walls.
Yo, he's like fucking Buzz Lightyear when he falls down the stairs.
Literally, oh, and by the way, this game has, it's not exactly like Half-Life bunny hopping, but this game has bunny hopping where if you jump at just the right time, you conserve all of your fucking momentum. Which actually, the way I routed out my ammo route, I actually have a decent B hop that I can hit like towards the very end of the run. I'd like to mention the world record for this game is 18 minutes. Just thought I'd mention it. Yeah, that was way too high. This trick, for some reason lately, I've been getting way too much speed. Because if you get too much speed, you die from fall damage.
Oh yeah, you die from fall damage. Not like you go Mach 10 like you're in a goddamn NASA rocket ship. Your head just fucking explodes.
Listen, just because you know how like Achilles heel, you know, if like Achilles got hit in one spot, he'd basically just fucking collapse, right?
Yeah.
Imagine instead of having just the heel be your weakness, it's Doomslayer's entire ankle. Like, he can clip through walls at Mach 10 and can take, like, gunshots to the face, but if he falls from, like, a 3-foot height, he just dies.
just dies.
He's dead.
God, the Doomslayer is like the Chad, but once you hit like his bad spot, he just starts crying.
He literally has like prison dude build. Like that's his build. Really strong core, terrible legs. Like
all that, but his legs.
He skipped everything but leg day. No. He skipped
leg day for sure.
He didn't skip anything except leg day. Yeah, he skipped leg day, and now he breaks his ankles every time you fall from 3 feet. Also, this trick is usually not this inconsistent. I don't know. I think the problem is I'm not flicking fast enough.
Doomslayer is terrible at basketball, Chad.
Counterpoint, have you seen him rail boost? He can tell.
Have you seen him crank 90s, dude?
He doesn't even like sprint to the other side of the court. He fucking teleports. No. Yeah, the only way to not die from fall damage in that section is to land on top of that water tower. But like where there's like no textures on the very top, there's no floor there. So the place you land is a fucking slope. So it's really scary. I don't want to lower my FPS because lowering your FPS, the reason I needed a 200 FPS is for rail boost, because the lower your FPS, the less far your rail boosts go, which is why you can't rail boost on consoles. Because like watch, I'll drop my FPS to 160, barely go anywhere.
Wow.
And summon a fucking demon, literally a demon, not even like a metaphorical demon, just
he was just having a good time. He was hanging out, and then you just decided to come along at like fucking Mach 10.
Oh yeah, sometimes this will happen.
What? Where are you?
I want to reset so bad.
Doomslayer's like door stuck.
Door stuck. You know that happens a lot when you like if you mess up like your turn because you have to flick at a very specific angle for this one. It's not that it's not inconsistent once you know what you're doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if you noticed by the 3-minute time loss I have going, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This might be too far actually. Oh damn! I didn't. That was so close. That was just the right amount of speed.
You know what game I could actually speedrun properly?
Odyssey. But that's a different topic.
Well,
Odyssey's a really nice speedrun.
That's yeah.
What's the other game?
No, a game that I've like Pizza Tower.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Pizza Tower speedruns are great. I'm just not the biggest fan of like 2D platformer speedruns just because of how fast they get optimized. So it feels like I just got no room to grow. Oh, come on.
Yeah, like I could actually like speed run the build that I have because like I basically know the levels inside and out at this point, so I could just fucking just gun it.
Yeah, no, that's what makes like really good speedrunners of a game. Like I saw it 75% of the time. They just liked playing the game as a kid, and they're just like, what if I go faster? And then just kaboom, they just get really good at the game.
Welcome to Boundary Break, where we basically take the camera anywhere we want.
Dude, I imagine the boundary break for Doom 2016 was just him rail boosting and then just being really scared and confused.
Yeah, the cameraman for Boundary Break was actually the Doomslayer.
It's literally just Doomslayer. It's like, okay, I gotta go over there. Cool, I'm on my way. Fucking. I might be able to actually. I don't have the goose cannon. I think it's actually pronounced like Gauss, like house, because it's German. However, because I kept calling it the Gauss cannon, and that's apparently mispronouncing it, I like to call it the goose cannon, because it's funny. Also, because Gauss boosting also can be called goose boost, and I think that's really funny.
Goose boost.
I am the only person that calls it that. However, it's really funny.
Goose boost.
Also, I'm going to give it one more try, and then I'm just going to reset, because this is awful. I really want to show you because the next level is like literally my favorite level in the entire speedrun because it's the only combat section in the entire speedrun. Yeah, okay, I'll just.
No way.
All right. Yeah, I would have had too much speed anyway.
Taco.
fucked up.
This game is a fucked up speedrun.
Yeah, I like how the main menu, the home menu is just like, hey bro, just buy Doom Eternal, you stupid fucking idiot.
It's the same thing with Mortal Kombat 10. If you go to Mortal Kombat 10, it's literally just like the main menu is just an advertisement for Mortal Kombat 11. It's fucking stupid.
That's like fucking Warzone. That's like Call of Duty Warzone, where they're like, wow. Why does it do that?
I'm putting a crash counter on. Actually, I'll put a crash counter on the screen if we hit 3 crashes. Which is probably gonna happen.
Alright.
It crashes if you alt tab at all. Like if you alt tab, there's a genuinely 50% chance it crashes every single time. Because I alt tab a lot, it crashes a lot.
Okay.
The creepypasta.
The creepypasta.
Creepypasta.
I'm curious. As set up, I'm gonna do something really quick.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
How to fight a lobster.
Why do you need to know that?
There's a WikiHow article. There's a WikiHow article.
How to find a lobster?
I thought you were just Googling that because there was like a lobster in your room and you were just really scared. I didn't realize you were looking for a WikiHow article. I thought you were just really scared.
What does it look like? What does it look like?
Okay, the idea of a fucking lobster just walking into my room is actually really funny. Yeah. Like it just crawls to the fucking air vent that I have in my room, just like
It's Larry.
Hey Ryan, how's it going? It's me, the lobster.
And I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, how do I kill it?
Lobster.
All right, here. All right, method 1, cutting through the lobster's head. Okay, Jesus. 1,
honorably engage in a
pistol for 20 minutes.
How to fight a lobster. Step 1, fucking shank it.
No.
Shank it.
Fucking actually cut it off with a guillotine, dude.
Engage in the French method. Fucking.
It's the beginning of Skyrim.
it's just the beginning of Skyrim, except everyone's a lobster.
It's a fucking lobster. Number 1, numb the lobster by freezing it for 20 minutes. Whoa.
I still like to imagine this human-sized lobster. You're just like trying to put it in your like barely bigger than like a American school desk size freezer, and you're just like trying to squeeze a human in there, basically. Just fucking trying to. It's fighting back. It's throwing like left hooks.
No, I'm gonna search up WikiHow.
How to WikiHow.
How did that just say how to breathe? Did that just
how to breathe? Oh yes.
Imagine you own a fucking computer or phone, just like, oh god. Oh god. How do I breathe?
To be fair, as an asthmatic, if you have a panic attack on top of an asthmatic attack, you'll Google shit like that because it's fucking terrifying. And then you'll look back 30 minutes later and be like, what the fuck is going on?
What are the methods of how to breathe?
It's a solid fucking guess on me.
How to fight a child. How to fight a child.
Casually approach child.
How to approach child.
3 ways to punish a child. There's no way to fight a child. That's fucking disappointing.
Damn, I can't beat the fuck out of this child. How disappointing.
Okay. 3 ways to protect yourself from an attacking rooster.
Oh, so wait, did you say attacking lobster?
No, attacking rooster. This is a different animal that you can...
That's a completely valid article. Have you ever been attacked by a rooster? That shit's scary. My grandma owns a farm and had a bunch of chickens, and there was a rooster that fucking hated me.
I got picked by chicken.
Never mind. I found a entirely better one. How to hypnotize a chicken.
No, that's an actual thing too. Like, I'm not even fucking with you.
I got picked by chicken.
How to hypnotize a chicken.
How to hypnotize a chicken. No, that's an actual thing too. Like, I'm not even fucking with you. 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 Like, I'm not even fu I know way too much information. What the fuck?
This is fucked up.
Whoa.
I should not know as much information as I do.
This is fucked up.
See, I'm scared to look back at the Discord chat because I'm scared I'm gonna see like how to
I didn't.
how to strangle an attacking bald eagle, like some stupid shit like that.
That's a good one.
Do not Google how to strangle a bald eagle. I'm pretty sure that's a felony.
That
I'm pretty sure that's a war crime.
That too, but that's unrelated.
you get taken by strangling bald eagle.
So like hunting, like hurting bald eagles is like actually a crime because America is very patriotic. Also, hurting animals, hurting like endangered animals is fucked up. Actually, no, we should talk about that. Fuck that shit.
24 hours, but you must understand our interest.
All right. Here's one. How to survive an encounter with an ostrich.
Everything has clear.
Have you ever seen an ostrich? Have I shown you the ostrich baiting dance video, dude? That shit's scary.
One, use a long weapon. If you are forced to defend
Use
yourself,
Sorry, I had to pause my game. Use a long weapon.
What?
if you are forced to defend yourself against an ostrich, avoid close quarters combat. Keep as far out of reach as his legs if you can.
Is an ostrich a fucking grappler? What is this? Ostrich a fucking grappler? What is this shit? That's fucking scary.
Use the longest object that can be used as a weapon, such as a pole, rake, broom, or branch.
This is really funny because you know damn well. Hold on. You know damn well someone is mid-ostrich attack, panically, like as frantically as possible, Googling this. You know damn well someone has been attacked by an actual ostrich and been like, okay, what the fuck do I do here? As it's like getting its eyes pecked out, like.
Here's a good one. If you have a gun and need to use it, aim for the ostrich's main body to better ensure you're hitting your target. Although they may be attacking their legs or break their legs and neck very thin and easy to.
Jesus Christ. Are you like defending yourself? Or are you hunting them for sport in the most cruel and unusual way possible? What the fuck?
Keep to the ostrich side. Consider yourself at the most risk when you two are face to face.
You straight up have to sidestep whiff punish Tekken style a fucking bird.
Oh, here,
Giant bird that goes.
Hello.
That can be said about a lot of animals, though. You can say that about people.
After running diagnostics on
Aim for the neck.
Consider this to be the ostrich's weakest part. Strike it where it's most vulnerable and least protected to defeat it more quickly.
To defeat it. Again, this entire article is like it's a fucking Dark Souls boss. Like ostrich destroyer of the savannah or some shit like that. Like
The Hoya, the big dance of the ostrich.
Failing that, aim for its breast.
hey, so aim for the neck, aim for the titties. This works against humans too.
Aim.
I feel like that can be said about
Go for its legs.
sweep the legs. This is really funny because these are like actually good tips, but in a vacuum they sound really funny.
Skip leg day. Sweep legs.
Yeah, fuck skipping your leg day. See if they skip their leg day and sweep their leg.
It's just evading a charging ostrich. So I feel like that the ostrich is like. I imagine the ostrich. I imagine the fucking ostrich is like a fucking Dead by Daylight enemy where you have to just fucking run.
That's really funny, actually.
I feel like someone's trying to make a petition of just trying to get an ostrich into Dead by Daylight.
The sentient intelligence is
Levels in Crash Bandicoot where you have to like run away from like a boulder or some shit.
It's a fucking ostrich.
Like,
that I can activate optional
It's just a fucking ostrich.
at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component.
I can't hit my speedrun text when laughing this hard. I can't hit rail boost. I'm laughing too hard at keep distance. Zone out the ostrich.
You have conceal yourself, evaluate yourself, and then the fourth one, the best one is dive into a thorn bush.
Dive into a thorn bush. That is really funny. That's actually really funny.
Or just lie on the ground. Just accept your fate. The ostrich has won. You fucking idiot.
Is that what it says, or are you just saying that? Because if the article says that, that's really fucking funny.
That's what it says.
No, I'm just saying that. I'm just being stupid.
God, I would have genuinely like lost my shit if the article was like, oh yeah, just accept defeat at this point. They're too powerful. Like
against ostrich. I mean, I'm not gonna doubt that ostriches are fucking scary. Like an entire article, and one of them is one of the words is literally just aim for the neck. Aim for the neck. Now I'm just imagining Zangief like strangling an ostrich, and that is the funniest.
He just SPDs a fucking bird.
He fucking pile drives it into the ground.
He just walks up, and then he does his Street Fighter V like super animation, where he just like gets really close to his face, and then he just fucking like does a fucking suplex on a fucking bird.
An ostrich, no less.
The fact that it's an ostrich makes it funnier because like ostriches are like really like actually pretty big creatures, so aim for the neck is really funny. It's like you can't really aim anywhere else because it's leaning forward, coming at you, and you can't hit its head. It's too tall.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just short. I don't know.
Unless the demonic threat is brought down.
I feel like if they ever retreat, should make them put their head on the ground.
Ostrich
that is
battle ring.
Just grab by the neck and bury their head on the ground.
Make them confused. Make them feel like they're scared. Make them feel like they're the prey.
I feel like an ostrich. Wait, is it flamingos that put their head into the ground?
No, that's ostrich. You're right. You're right. Oh, I'm not clicking through.
Ostriches. Do you think ostriches, like a 1v1 match against ostriches, they both just stick their head in the ground? It's like two Phoenix Wrights fighting.
Yeah, no. When they go back in the ground, they passively regenerate meter. They spend it on an EX move.
What meter does ostriches have? Like they just
EX
shoot an egg out of their ass?
Fucking EX kicks. What do you think? EX
like,
bird. Wait, no, it's Chun-Li's fucking EX spinning bird kick. Wait.
Bird kick.
Chun-Li's a fucking ostrich. I can't fucking believe it.
Now I'm actually wondering if some like demented. Wait. Okay. Honest question. From non-furry to furries.
Go on.
Yeah.
Are bird furries considered furries, or are they a different thing?
They're classified under furries. However, they have their own category called avians, but they're still classified under the furry umbrella. Same thing with scalies, but they're still technically their own thing. But a lot of furries will still lump them in together. Like,
okay.
Yeah, anything will be just referred to as a bird. Just a different group of them. Like with horses.
Listen, if you put on a bird head, like a bird suit, and it's called a fursuit, then it's a furry. Hence why scaly suits are still, when they're called fursuits, they're still furries. In my mind, I don't know how the official terms, God.
Yes, Scalies, I'm talking to you. If you don't actually wear a crocodile skin on your fucking face, you're not welcome to this.
If you, I didn't mean like actual scales. I meant like not fur, not obvious fur.
If you're not peeling the skin off a fish, you can go fuck yourself.
If you don't fucking swim in a lake in Florida infested with crocodiles to be in your quote unquote natural habitat, you're not a real scaly.
If you're not swimming around an entire ocean full of saline content, you can actually you can actually go and drown.
That's like saying to someone with like a bird persona, oh, you have a bird persona? Name 10 times you've flown. Like, not with the plan, just by yourself. Like,
characters.
20.
Wait, what?
If you
He's obvious.
Oh,
Actually,
sorry.
you
hold on, Ryan. Hold that thought for a second because I said, name how many times you've flown without a plane, and then Abby just screams out 20. Abby, what were you actually yelling at?
I was yelling at my
he's saying how many times he's flown.
I see.
I mean, yeah, I've flown 20 times in my lifetime before even when I've
Wow.
flown.
You're not even that old. How did you fly 20 times? What, did they fucking teach you that in school?
Since before I was born.
I died? Did you say since before school?
No, he said before he was
before born.
That was even more confusing than what I thought you said. This entire stream has been the most cursed shit I have ever experienced. And I can't tell that. Literally, this stream has just been us basically just like reading weird WikiHow articles and just saying the most random shit and laughing about it.
Well,
it's like, and that's just us normally, which is great.
I mean, I'm the weirdest out of all. I mean, we all of us are.
Yeah, yeah, we're all weird in our own ways. we just express it differently.
It's for the funny. We're giving you content, Quinn. You're welcome.
I mean,
thanks.
is it
I am
worse
getting
than
content.
before
So.
the stream? Should we explain what happened before the stream ever started?
Yes, because I feel like that's kind of important to the lore of dipshittery.
All right, Matt, let me explain to you some.
I will not be showing images, chat. Don't ask.
There's images involved, but I'm not
pictures
gonna show
unless you're
anything. So, I saw that.
Look it up on your wrist.
We're in the call that we're in, and I was like, hey, how about if I join them for like streaming stuff? And I was looking on Twitter, you know, being very cautious. It's like Twitter is actually like a World War I minefield. It's fucked up. But basically the thing is, I found this one post of some guy who's like, I'm getting reminded that there's a canceled Alvin and the Chipmunks movie for adults. And
Nani?
Here, yeah, that. And when I was telling Quinn and Abby about this, there's actually, I think there's 12 pieces of concept art from what I remember.
There's fucking 12?
There's 12 concept art for mostly the girl versions of Alvin and the Chipmunks. There is like 12 pieces of concept art for this movie. No one knows what it's about. But the thing is, the most important thing is that it's an Alvin and the Chipmunks movie made for adults, and I think that's the most fucked up part. So when I was explaining this, this reminded me of basically, there's this game called SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge, and it's a kind of obscure PlayStation 1 Game Boy Advance game. It's not good. So, like, it's not a hidden gem or anything.
It's not fucking good. Do not go play.
It's not good.
It's dog shit. But the most interesting thing about that game is that there is concept art pieces of SpongeBob and Patrick fucking each other, and this was left in the game. Like, this was, if you data mine the game, this was left in, and you could just see the concept art.
And it's, by the way, it's not just SpongeBob and Patrick. It's also fucking Patrick and Sammy. I'm not even fucking with you.
Yeah, it's Patrick. Yes. There's also a concept art of SpongeBob in a GIMP outfit. This was real. This was a real thing that happened. Both these things.
He's not even fucking with you. Like, I saw it with my own goddamn eyes.
Look at your own risk.
I'm not gonna show any images on stream. You go look it up, because I'm not giving you anything. Your own risk. Like, this is a real thing that happened.
Big cool.
Welcome to the UAC. Opening the gates of
and we thought of this idea that the like 3 guys in the development studio when they were making the SpongeBob game, they just decided to put it there as a joke, and they just forgot to take it out. So the guy that made it is just like sweating profusely. No one knew about this, and then like, I don't know, like 10 years later, like, did you know gaming's like, did you know there was SpongeBob porn inside of the movie? The guy's like, oh, fuck.
But he can't say anything about it, because if he mentions like, oh yeah, that was me, or oh yeah, that was X person, he's just gonna lose all credibility like immediately. So he has to keep silent, and he has to live with the fact that that's public.
Yeah, you can't even say anything about it though. The fact
Yeah,
that
like,
somebody actually did
that's basically what happened before stream.
Yeah, and I really like. I was.
somebody-
The conversation was getting so stupid that I was genuinely considering just starting a stream without getting ready. Like, no prep, just go into it because it was just so funny, and I wanted to have it recorded because it was fucking stupid. The fact that he wasn't like bullshitting in any capacity, not even like slightly. Like, he's not smudging details to make it sound even more crazy. No, it's just genuinely that fucking nuts.
It's genuinely real. Like,
it's real when you look at it. And because at first you might see some of the game of Super Sponge for sale.
Yeah.
After market, but then you look at the concept art. It's just there.
Yeah, and I'd like to mention, my first exposure to this fucking game, I don't know anything about the game. My first exposure was that fucking concept art. So I have no idea what the game's actually about. I don't know anything about the gameplay mechanics.
Quinn,
I just know people be fucking.
What if I just told you that the game is as cursed as the concept art?
How?
It's cursed.
That is a level.
Okay. No. It's cursed in a way where it's like, it's not like mature or anything. It's cursed in a way where it's like child-friendly cursed, you know, like a creepy TV show that isn't supposed to be creepy. It's just creepy unintentionally. It's cursed unintentionally, basically.
That's scary. Okay,
I'll give you another. What was it?
Okay, I'm gonna cut you short because watch this. Okay.
All right.
You're gonna notice that if I scroll my wheel up, an interact prompt will pop up, which means if I can just extendo grab.
What? Oh.
Yeah,
What?
I was down there.
Grab.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Grab.
And for some reason, dropping the game down to 10 frames a second makes that incredibly consistent. But the only reason I don't do that is because I need 160 frames for a very specific trick later on, and I messed up and have to redo the extendo grab.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, I was gonna say, I'll give you this one piece as well. In the game, SpongeBob has a crouching animation, and out of every animation in the game, it's actually the most smooth. It's the smoothest animation in the entire game. Like SpongeBob looking down at his fucking cock. Like that's the smoothest animation thing I fucking like.
That's cursed as shit. There are reasons where I'm like Chet, here's the thing you should know about me. I am a connoisseur for like the most fucked up trivia about like just nostalgic properties, like TV shows, video games. I know like a lot of just fucked up things. Math, probably need to do a test and study for it. Like, if I need to talk to you about like the Ren and Stimpy Adult Party cartoon, or like
I know about that.
Like the furry, like I think it's like Daxter saying bitch as one of the concept arts. Like, I can basically just tell you. Oh my god. And Quinn is now muted.
Sorry, I'm back. I was talking about my parents about fucking food, and what you were saying was coming in one ear, and I was panicking. I was having to describe like pizza, like what kind of pizza I like, and I'm like, yeah, pizza. I like pizza flavor. Like I'm just like losing it because what the fuck? And the best part is he's not fucking like bullshitting either. And the best part is, it's not like he like will bring it out when you ask. He'll bring it out at random. This motherfucker is notorious. I'll be playing a fucking tournament set next to this guy, and I'm just playing. I'm not even in his set. I'm just playing, and he'll just go. So would you rather fight like 3 horse-sized ducks or 300 duck-sized horses? And it's just mid-tournament. This isn't even like friendlies. This isn't even having like a casual conversation. Mid-fucking tournament, where he'll be like, you ever hear about the porn concept art in the one SpongeBob game? In middle of the set, and he'll be doing that shit, and then hitting the craziest fucking waft setup. And Jill, he hits you with, and I said this at the tournament. I said this at the tournament. He hits you with, and I quote, a verbal concussion grenade.
I'm like, think fast, chuckle nuts.
It is the most disorientating shit. Because you'll be playing and you'll be like,
The portal can no longer be closed.
you think it's Cineroar likes marshmallows? And just like, why?
From a location in the
Or like he'll just be like,
Every time I'm talking, it is also random whenever.
Yeah.
and it's not like it's not annoying. It's most of the time it's funny. But like mid-tournament set, it's losers bracket.
It's cursed.
It's fucking losers bracket. I'm trying to focus. All of a sudden, how big do you think Incineroar's dick is? What?
That's all for now.
Sometimes it's not even a
think I
question.
said something about, like oh
Sorry.
god. Yeah, like I do that. Me and Quinn like go to Smash tournaments. Like I do that because I personally think it's funny.
And it is
like
it's really funny.
And like but the thing is, I don't really realize that how important like the other person is focusing. So when I just say stupid shit like that, I feel like it's just like a big whiplash of seriousness into like my stupid fucking like wacky cartoony stupid fucking sentences that I just spit out for no reason.
Seriously, I cannot count the number of times I have seen Ryan go into a loser's bracket match. So if he loses the set, he's out of the tournament. Against someone who's seated higher than him, he sits down, starts playing, and goes, You ever played Banjo-Kazooie? Like, he'll just say some random shit. Mid-tournament, pressure is on the line, and unless it's like really pressure, he will just have a conversation. It's cool. It's funny.
Because like that's like the only way I can really kind of like keep calm if I'm not like really stressed or anything, you know? Like I just talk for just no reason.
It's also something I would also kind of do where I'm just whenever you guys are just talking to me, I just say something random that doesn't sound like I would even say.
Yeah. Speaking of saying random stuff, Avi says random stuff, but not like random sentences like, do you think Incineroar likes, how do you think Incineroar likes his s'mores? It's like literally just bread mode. Like he will just say like, he'll just go like,
marshmallow. Oh wait, no.
Gasoline. Like he will just, nothing for 2 minutes. Dead silence.
Gasoline.
My smell. What? Like, and again, it's not bad. It's not, but like sometimes I'm trying to focus and then all of a sudden, my smell. What? What? Huh? And then I just miss a trick and then I get sad. Like, it's really funny.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's funny.
It's funny.
I'm just a dumber down person, right?
This is gonna be, the stream should be called this should be called Quinn tries to speedrun Doom 2016 while Ryan and Abby verbally abuse him.
Yeah.
Local streamer tries to speedrun Doom Run while his boyfriend and best friend make him dumb him down and ruin his speedrun.
Doom, but I'm only missing tricks because my friends are dipshits. That's a good YouTube title actually. Doom speedrunning, but my friends are ass.
You're the enemy.
Doom speedrunning, but the real enemies were in this Discord call the entire time.
It's like fucking Mario 64 versus chat. We're like,
I just imagine the title now. Like I just imagine the title and thumbnail now. It's the title is just Doom 2016, but my friends glory kill my brain, and then it's just you and Abby just like, just fucking. I don't even know what to do, but it's really funny. Also, hi. Hold on, he's giving me this. We're having a sit-down contest. Hold on.
Did you win? Did you win?
he doesn't care. He's like, don't care.
Did you win?
Oh, I staggered him.
I guess you won.
I have to reset anyway. I gotta reset this point anyway because I'm not far enough into the wall. So I'm just like,
dude, this guy is like Patrick when he can't see the top of his forehead. Like one of the demons just like walk up. He's like, hey Pinky, what? Pinky, are you mad too? Yeah. Yeah. Why?
I can't see my forehead.
To
There's a bullet wound in my fucking forehead.
There's about 50 pistol shots that have gone through my forehead, and I'm still alive.
Oh no, my die. Wait.
See, that is exactly what Abby just does all the time. And it's really funny.
Okay, for context, I'm only using my left earphone, and I forget I just sleep whenever I'm doing late night calls with you. Usually I just leave one on and just lay on my side, and that's the worst part. I fall asleep easily.
Okay, that's cool and all, but you still haven't looped around to explain why you said my die.
Okay, and so my earphones, they're wireless, so Bluetooth, so I have to charge them. And usually I forget to charge them overnight when I fall asleep over them into where they come off, and like I'm still in the car or by myself because I slept over. And so when I put it back on and I try to use it whenever I'm calling Quinn, all of a sudden around the day it starts to die, and it's like, oh no, it's gonna die. I have to switch to another.
Oh, when you said die, I thought you meant like dye as in dye your clothes. Like, I thought you were just like making tie-dye. Like, oh no, like,
I mean,
you just spilled tie-dye everywhere. Oh no, my dye!
I mean, it sounds like something I would say if I'm dying or making tie-dye. I would just be like, hey, that's my dye.
You wouldn't even say, that's my dye. You'd point at it, look at me, and go, die. Like, sometimes you communicate like a 5-year-old, and it's really funny. Like, seriously, Abby has done this on numerous occasions where he, like, really wants to watch something, like, watch a video. Like, we're watching videos together, and I, like, skip, and I, like, leave the video halfway through or something, because I'm like, oh, I want to watch this instead. And he won't, like, hey, he won't ask, like, hey, can we keep watching this video? He will literally just don't, he won't say anything else except, like, half of the title of the video. Like, we'll be watching, like, a speedrun explained of Left 4 Dead 2, for example, right? And he'll just be like, left... For like 20 minutes until I put it back on. What? It's really funny, but it's really annoying sometimes. Like, it's really funny because it'll just be like, oh man, I can't wait to watch this Devil May Cry speedrun. Left. What about my left? My left. You'll just be like, the left. Man, what do you mean? And then I click on the video and he'll just go quiet. And I'll be like, oh yes, this was the left. I understand now.
It doesn't have the fact that when I get super tired, I become more random and I become more brain dead.
When he gets tired, it gets even worse. It's great. He devolves from like occasionally saying funny one-liners, like one words. That's all he communicates with. I'll be like, hey, Abby, are you tired? Sleep. Okay, I'll take that as an answer. Like, Abby's an actual Neanderthal.
It's so it even feels like
my favorite things to look up, or at least the things that make me like give a good laugh for how bad it is.
I am very interested. Go on.
Oh, okay. Go on.
So I bet all of you probably know what most of the time like creepypastas are, right?
Find the Helix Stone.
Yeah.
You know how some people just write stories on like video games and stuff. It's like, I put in the Nintendo cartridge in Super Mario. It was very scary.
Yeah, it's like, I found this cartridge in a dumpster, and I decided instead of leaving it, I should put this in my GameCube and see what happens. Like,
I feel like the realistic version of that story would be like, I put this in my GameCube, and my GameCube fucking exploded because
the bomb.
No, but like I found this cartridge in the homeless man's anal rectum, and
anal rectum. Sorry, I zoned out because I was listening for an audio cue. I come back and say inside his rectum. What the fuck did I miss?
Okay, but nothing. It was just me being stupid. But one day when I was just bored, and I was looking up. Like, I was just looking up some spooky stuff. I was like, has anyone made? Can you make Team Fortress 2 a creepypasta?
Oh, I've heard a lot of them.
And I looked it up. There is one Team Fortress 2 creepypasta that makes me just laugh. most every time because how fucking stupid the idea is. It's literally just called The Spy.
The Spy.
It's just
Victory.
It's just called
The
Spy.
That's the most spy class that
made by Bonfire 300.
Wow.
That's the most spy
A child.
On YouTube, and on YouTube, there's actually an entire audiobook.
There's an audiobook of it.
Yeah, there's a reading. There's an entire like creepypasta reading of the entire thing, and the concept is that some guy is playing Team Fortress 2, and there's this one guy in the server named The Spy, which I feel like is just a normal occurrence.
That's literally sounds like one of my aliases. My current alias is just The Being, so it's pretty damn close.
I feel like someone would name themselves like that unironically.
You know,
named themselves like that unironically.
Oh.
But no, the thing about this story is that the player named The Spy is not actually the player. He's like an abnormal being in the game that just keeps killing the guy in the game and just keeps spouting out like TF2 spy voice lines.
That just sounds like a TF2 server.
No. Here's the part where it gets really scary. Like the spy fucking comes out of the game and decides to torment the guy in real life, and he uses like all the spy's fucking gadgets and shit. The thing is,
he's real. He's real.
Is like the thing is like the spy doesn't say anything creepy. He just spouts out random
Wait, Ryan, stop. Hold on. Someone in my chat, a Big Bob 69429 came to my chat and said, "What did I come into?" You came in at a very poor time, friend.
Well, Mr. Big Bob, I'm explaining the absolute magical story of the Team Fortress 2 creepypasta, The Spy.
The Spy pasta. Creepypasta.
You've entered hell. Welcome.
Hi, we have drinks here. Would you like any? We even have snacks.
The lore of The Spy.
The Spy. That is. I'm changing my name on Steam to that after this.
The Spy. The Raccoon Lover. The Spy Raccoon Lover.
God,
The Spy thing. The Spy thing.
TF2 creepypasta. What the fuck?
Here's the thing. There's literally one part in the story where he thinks he like killed the guy. He was like, "God damn it, the guy's using the dead ringer." And that's the part where it just starts. Okay, I'm taking a lot.
He's using it.
He literally just like, "God damn it, he's using the dead ringer." Hold on, I need to find the exact quote.
Please tell me for the love of God. He just ended up like throwing a candle at him or something. That would be the funniest shit. This is by far the stupidest stream I have ever fucking had. Like, this is dumb. This isn't even like highbrow comedy. This is just dumb.
We're the dumbest trio, basically.
We are the Three Stooges at this point, like.
The Three Horsemen of Stupidity.
The Three Horsemen of Stupidity.
We got.
Oh no! Wait. Here's the fucking quote. Here's a better quote. I think I might have imagined this detail, but I swear he said something about that in the story. But like, here's one. I miss the game, but I can't get rid of this fear that I have of the spy hunting me in real life.
Oh God, the spy. This just sounds like this just sounds like an extended Soundsmith bit. This doesn't even sound like a fucking actual thing. Just the spy.
Real. Can't believe it's real though.
It sounds like a one-liner that it sounds like this is stupid. I don't like that this is real.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't even care that I paused for that. Short vision.
Wait, do you want to see the fucking? Do you want to see the fucking image that they use? You want to see the fucking image that they use to actually convey like how spooky the story is?
I'll show it on stream. You sound like Soundsmith. Thank you. I take that as a. Oh, that actually took the soul out of me. Chat, hold on. You got. You have to see this shit. Okay, this is gonna take a second. I'm gonna download it so I can. This just looks like a fucking. This looks like a screenshot that I've taken. Like.
Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that?
The spy.
Spy. He's coming for you in real life.
Chat.
He's gonna.
Hold on. Hold on. You gotta fucking see this shit. Oh, I'm crying. I'm actually crying.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Chat. Fucking this is the fucking screenshot he was talking about. This is the spooky. The spy.
Oh god. This screenshot was supposed to convey a scary message in a creepypasta, but really it just looks like one of the screenshots I'd taken Halloween that I think is really goddamn funny.
This is literally looks like a screenshot I've taken. I've taken so many pictures of like heavies that are like burning really close to their face.
It looks like something from like Scream Fortress, really.
It is Scream Fortress. This is literally just a screenshot that I would take like 2 months ago. Like, I hate it.
No, wait. I just realized. Is this like Man vs. Machine? Because like look at the pumpkins in the background.
It probably
is. This Wave 666?
Oh. Not even multiplayer.
So what they did was they went to Man vs. Machine 666, got backstabbed by the spy in one of them, and just took a screenshot that apparently looked fucking scary.
This actually sucks. This is gonna be this is a Twitter clip if nothing else. This is awful. All of this sucks. My chair broke mid-sentence. This sucks.
Oh my god.
Back of my chair fell off.
This sucks on ice.
Chad, hold on. I gotta fucking. How is that scary? Exactly. Hold on. I gotta fix the back of my chair. Give me.
I know.
Because
that's what's so fucking funny. It's not scary. What in the fucking slightest? It's the funniest fucking shit.
Retarded.
Ever.
Yeah, no, you are completely in the right there.
Yeah.
I keep looking at the screenshot, and even without the context, it's just a really funny screenshot.
I know. It's just a funny screenshot on its own, but the fact that it's supposed to be used for a scary story makes it so much funnier.
I am the spy. What?
I am the
spy.
Oh my god, my stomach hurts.
Oh god.
Holy shit. Okay.
Okay, you know what? I'm fighting more. I'm fighting more TF2 creepypastas.
Oh my. This was magical. Like, this is fucking.
Oh god.
I can't tell if this is a blessing or a curse. I'm trying to speedrun too. Oh god, the spy is still stuck on my other monitor. Oh god, everything's going to shit. Oh god.
When you have to be careful, the spy is gonna come to your house and backstab you, dude. It's gonna be so scary.
He's gonna go.
The spy's gonna teleport
all the way to where you live.
Yeah,
and
he's
just
gonna
come out of your computer screen. It's just a screen spike shot.
The spy is gonna
do a rap battle.
I'm gonna be playing Doom. I'm gonna do a really big rail boost out of bounds. I look to my left and there's a spy T-posed out of bounds, just staring at me. Just give me the snake eye. Awful. Oh no, that's the last discovery.
I found another one. It's called T-2 Play Dead. So basically,
I know this one. I know this one. I heard this one when I was like 8, and even then I was like, this is kind of weird. And I'm scary. I fucking remember this one.
This.
There's not really any like funny screenshots. Usually when you enter a custom server, there'll be some sort of splash page to welcome you to the server and advertise their site briefly. Okay, but there's nothing on it. I started to think something was wrong with my graphics. I know it's trying to build up tension, but that actually just happens.
Yeah, that's
like,
just a normal bug. That's not like a weird occurrence.
It's actually like a thing. Hold on. What have I just read? When the game loaded, I selected Pyro as my class. And I entered 2-4.
My game crashed. I deserve it. All right, that's Crash 3 of the night, boys.
Lynn, I'm sorry that I'm kind of fucking you up with
no. You're giving me content which is infinitely better. That was the whole point, was not to get a good run, it was to get content. So we're winning here.
Oh my god.
The Spy.
I'm having so much fun right now just looking at this shit. Oh my god.
I think that we're at peak viewers for this stream so far, and we're just talking about The Spy.
Yeah, we're talking about the Team Fortress 2 creepypasta, The Spy.
I'm so glad my inhaler is about 5 feet from me, because I'm gonna actually throw myself into an asthma attack. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. I like this one. Occasionally, members of our team would type angry message to the opposing team, accusing of them being cheap, having 4 engineers in their flag room with turrets. Again,
that's just 2-4.
That is just a normal thing that happens in 2-4.
My brain is actually blue screening. This is just a time capsule. The screenshot isn't Team Fortress 2. That's Alliance Castle 3. God, I fucking hate it here.
I noticed. Okay, I noticed enemy scout was standing there, but he wasn't moving. He was just standing there with his bat out, staring at me. Again,
that's just a regular occurrence.
I know. I was just gonna say that's like me. That's like something I would do. Just like stare at somebody like a stock scout loadout. Maybe have like the fucking.
That's something I have done. That's not like a scary occurrence. It's the being. You move on. That's just 2-4. If you were playing on like, I don't know, Borneo or something, and it was empty and there was a default scout, yeah, that's a little weird. But like 2-4, you have to expect that shit.
Yeah. I charged him and began to shoot my flare gun. The shots went right through him.
Oh god, the intangibility. Why? I like, okay, you can tell this is the time capsule of like 2012, because most people's first reaction nowadays to seeing a stock scout holding out the bat.
No, it's not even 2012. It's fucking 2011. This story was last updated in 2011.
Dude, the fact that but you can tell like the completely different mindset, because people back then, they see an empty scout just staring at them and they run at them to go kill them. Nowadays, you'd see an empty scout and then you just crouch them and nod, say thank you, and walk away. Like, it's just a common occurrence now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's not a scare. If the server's empty, then it's more. It's not even cursed. It's funny. It's just really funny that the only person in the server, he's probably been here for like 30 minutes. He's just in here by himself, staring at the void, waiting for someone to join. This is. Oh my god. My head actually hurts. Oh my god.
I need a drink. Holy shit.
God, I need.
Dude, the spy is probably the funniest part of this stream.
The spy. The Spy. I'm gonna somehow like let this down. This is all going in a video. Like if I make a Twitch, a Twitch highlights fucking video, this entire stream should just be the video, like nothing else, unedited. I should just upload the VOD of that. I know. I'm just gonna upload the VOD of this to YouTube, just so we always have The Spy.
Oh, The Spy.
It becomes a time capsule.
Oh my god.
Spy. Holy shit. That actually took like 5 years off my life expectancy. Holy shit. Like that hurt. That did like a D20 of physical damage. That hurt. Holy shit, the spy. The best part is, the spy is, I'm pretty sure, literally an alias I've used at some point. Like,
Yeah, me too. I think I've used that before.
I think almost everyone except Abby has used it, but that's because Abby has never used an alias. Because he doesn't need to.
Doesn't need to.
The Being is my current one. So the spy is not, the spy is less cursed than the Being.
By the way, I don't think you've noticed, but I changed my name. I changed my nickname on this channel to The Spy.
Oh God, he's here. He's tracking me down. Oh God.
I am the Spy Quid.
I would like to mention, I just had my best intro like ever, and it was over The Spy, but I messed it up at the end because I forgot how to push a button through a wall.
Our interest in their world was
Hey, yo, all right. I'm gonna go more of the deep dive. Oh God. Oh,
everything has clearly come
there's
out
one called the Heavy.
but it was worth the risk.
It's gonna be fucking bearded expense.
Sure you.
Dude, dude. That's the spy creepypasta would have been a lot less scary if it was just bearded T-posing instead of like, and his name was just the spy.
I think if it was gonna do that, I feel like if a creepypasta was gonna do that, I feel like the Play Dead one, like the scout one, where he's like standing at the end of the sewers. I think it'd be really funnier if he was just T-posing at the end of the fucking sewers.
Yeah.
Like he was just fucking standing there.
No, that's what I remembered it as. Because I remember hearing this story when I was like 9 or some shit and being like, this is supposed to be scary. It's more just like weird. Like it's not scary, it's just weird. And I swear to God, I remembered him just a scout just T-posing at the end of the hall, and I thought that was the funniest shit. No, he was just standing there with the bat. We should just go. We should recreate that.
Fucking standing there.
We should go. We should recreate that. Ryan, I know what we're gonna do.
We should recreate the Team Fortress 2 creepypasta.
The Spy. We both need to be named The Spy, except I'm named Spy, but with 2 Ys.
Oh no. Oh God, there's one called the Sniper.
Oh God, it's the sequel. It's the fucking sequel.
I am Vega, a sentient intelligence assigned to Mars.
It's the fucking sequel to The Spy. It's the Sniper. Oh God.
Optional challenges that, when completed, will assist
Why are
in
bad
upgrading our
creepypastas
arsenal
the
at an
funniest
accelerated pace? I have added a tracking component to
I don't know.
your
It's
like,
because
listen,
there's a. Okay, you go ahead.
Okay, listen. When I was younger, I should be. The thing about like creepypastas written like that, when I was younger, I thought they were spooky. I thought they were spooky, scary stories. That's because I was younger. Because I was more believable to that. Now that I look at like the creepypastas I know, like I was like, this shit is so stupid, and I love it.
Yeah, especially the TF2 ones nowadays, because it's like the video game equivalent of living in Florida. Weird shit just happens.
And that's normal. Like,
yeah, it's not out of the blue. Seeing a T-pose scout is not a scary sight anymore. It's just Tom. Like, it's not scary anymore. Listen, it never really was scary.
Like, I've seen scarier Gary's Mod videos that were trying to be funny. Like,
and the visual Gary's Mod ones are actually pretty good, right?
Yeah.
But like, some of the like the good ones are good, right? But there are obviously going to be bad ones that suck ass, but they're harder to find because on average, just for some reason, fan fiction like creepypastas on average just suck ass.
Hold on. Hold on.
Like
I just remembered one. Remembered one. Hold on. All right.
Okay, hold on. Before you say that, Avi, are you still here?
I think he left somehow.
Oh, is he not in the car right now?
I think he is. No, he isn't.
Fuck. Okay, well, it's probably because the phone died.
On the active Praetor suit, it appears that I can accelerate the
All right,
upgrading
this
of your
one
arsenal
is
by
called
measuring your
craft
combat
number
effectiveness.
666.
I have added a tracker to your helmet's display.
Stop! Stop right there, because that's actually like a sought-after craft number on some hats. Like,
to the turbine room unless the
I will go into trade servers and see people selling one of those.
Fucking profile. This is the fucking profile. Scary.
Okay, hold on. Let me load checkpoint so my auto splitter pauses, so I can look at this because I gotta see it. Chad.
It's very scary.
I'm not even trying at this point. Like I swear, if you told me these were just ironic, I would fully fucking believe you.
I would believe you.
There's like part about like look at this shit. Look at it. Wide.
He's scary.
Scary engineer. I fucking hate it.
Okay. All right. So, Quinn, have you ever seen Bearded streams where he like takes this GIF of his face and just puts it on?
No, but that sounds incredibly funny.
It is, but he's gone.
Oh, Abby's back. Hi, Abby.
Well, he was, but then he left.
Oh, he got sucked into the shadow realm. Oh God.
Yeah, when I was getting into Team Fortress 2, I actually like looked up Team Fortress 2 creepypastas, and I remember this. This story is apparently some guy that like got a crafting item for engineer, and and apparently the craft number was like number 666, and I actually kind of want to look that up now. It's very scary.
It's so bad. I feel like I need a vine boom after it. Like, if there's not a vine boom, I'm just sad. Like, this is literally probably the best stream I've ever had content-wise, because it's just constant stupidity. Like, most of the time during streams, I struggle to be really funny past like the first hour, and this has been like non-stop funny for an hour and 30 minutes straight.
Yeah.
I have not been able to catch a break for like an hour and 30. I haven't gotten past level like 7 or 8 because I've been too busy laughing at The Spy.
It's because I'm here because I'm just being so fucking stupid. Oh my God. Well, I think I read it. It's like the Santa hat, I think.
BMOC?
I think so, but I'm not very sure of that. But basically, the story is basically about.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, pause. Can you craft that Santa hat? I swear you couldn't. If you can, then that's like
I don't
the most
fully know.
hat, then.
I mean, to be honest, I just basically looked on Google Images and I just popped with that Santa hat.
The engineer. Okay.
Yeah, it only showed up with that. I was like, oh, okay.
You Google Santa hat. That's the first image.
Part here. I shall go now.
Okay, bye, Abby.
I think I've done my part, and
Okay, bye.
Bye,
Have
Abby.
safe travels. Watch for deer and Cabermans, or whatever the fuck my grandma used to say.
I'll just be there if you want to come back to me.
I swear. But okay, random side note. For the longest time, my grandma would say, "Watch for deer at like Cabermans or something," and I thought you were saying like chamomile, like a type of flower. Like I was supposed to watch for deer, make sure I don't hit them, and then watch for the pretty flowers. But there were no pretty flowers because she lives in the middle of nowhere on a gravel road, and the gravel road is like the only sign of civilization for 3 miles. Just I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but I haven't told anyone that, and I feel like I just need to get it off my chest.
Yeah,
that I'm fucking stupid. Anyway, move on.
All right. Okay. I actually put a lot more research into it. Yeah, the BMOC is actually a 666.
I swear that hat can't be a craft.
I don't know.
I swear that's not. It shouldn't be a craft hat because I think it's a promotional item. Well, then again, the 3-ring blade is also a promotional item and is a craftable. I'll find out later.
Yeah, but basically, the story is like this guy crafted an engineer hat that looked like the mining light, but like, basically, quote for quote, when he crafted it, the text was backwards and the portrait of the engineer looked really scary.
Olivia is using the tower to drill a doorway into their world.
Jesus Christ, it was really scary. Give me details. Like,
okay.
Not you, Ryan. I'm talking about the fucking story, the author. Don't just say it's scary. Give me fucking details.
Yeah. No, here was one. I was playing TF2 again, but I was the spy. I played as usual. I came across an engineer with his building. He's back. He's back again.
He's fucking back. Sorry, keep going.
I got closer with my sapper. The background became more blurred and darker. So basically, you're just working on like potato.tf2 settings.
Yeah, exactly.
You're playing on my computer.
Then the world paused. I couldn't move. The engineer slowly turned around with the same disturbing details. when I imagine he had his whip out. You know how like sometimes to be funny, like the characters like would slowly turn around. I just imagine that with the engineer, he just like fucking looks back.
What's going on, partner?
No, what I imagine it being funnier is that this is all on CP Orange.
Oh my dude, I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting so much like actual like good footage from this fucking stream. As a side note, I could easily make just this stream into its own fucking video, and I'm gonna download like the whole VOD. It's gonna be like 100 gigs, and I'm gonna sort through it manually because I gotta see all of this shit. It's so funny.
Oh god. Okay.
That's great.
But okay. With this I saw my character load out, and I was horrified, unable to comprehend what was going to happen next, and just stared at my screen with my eyes filled with fear. He walked towards me with a devilish grin on his bloody face. With the fucking Sonic .exe shit. He ripped off my arm holding the sapper, and blood started spraying everywhere.
Wait, okay. Is this the canonical explanation for that scout melee that's just, I think it's called the unarmed combat or something? Is that the canonical explanation?
What was it called? Like the one man, like the one armed army or some shit?
I swear it was called unarmed combat.
Like unarmed combat, that's what it's called.
This is the canonical explanation for the unarmed combat. Oh god. Now I have to make it into a video because this is really funny.
Alright guys, I got this weapon from Spy because this fucking engineer is really fucking scary. I can't do the voice.
Here's my like headcanon, right? Oh god. Is this whole thing happens, but it's like a King Crimson scenario where it just deletes from time, right? So like a scout player, this is before the unarmed combat's actually in the game. So the scout player just runs up from the sewers, runs through the main lobby area, sees just the arm on the ground, looks at it and goes, I wonder if I can hit someone with it, and then picks it up, and that's how the unarmed combat came into the game. Like, oh god, that's awful. So funny. That was I'm gonna be honest, I'm giving myself a high five. Saying that was the unarmed combat was really funny to me.
Yeah.
It was actually really good.
Yeah, I know.
It's a canonical explanation for the unarmed combat.
Oh my god, yeah, that was the biggest belly laugh I've ever had. Holy shit. The canonical explanation is a fucking random creepypasta about Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, plot twist. Plot twist. That's not actually some like 13-year-old that's just bored and writing fanfiction. That's actually like a Valve writer who just was too scared to put it into a comic. Like,
yeah, Valve was just looking on the internet. I was like, you know what? This creepypasta is pretty fucking sick. Let's add it, like the Spy's arm into the game. I thought that was a really cool part of the fucking creepypasta.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite part.
That was my favorite part. Okay, I know it's trying to be scary. It's like he ripped up, like, but the thing is, like, that's normal, kind of, for TF2. Like,
the ripping the arm off is a little more gruesome than normal. Like, it's a little more like brutal. Yeah. But like, suddenly just dying to an engineer is not a random occurrence, and a stock engineer slowly turning around and looking at you after you do something to him is also surprisingly not an uncommon occurrence on 2Fort servers. That's just something if you walk on the same team, if you walk up to your friendly engineer and hit their dispenser as another class, they'll just slowly turn to look at you, really confused. Like, are you also upgrading it?
Partner?
Partner? Fuck. That's it, just partner?
No, here's the thing, like, blood started to spray everywhere, and then the engineer told me, now just stop trying to mess with my contraption, dick. I was screaming.
Wait, okay, are you saying I was screaming as in that's what the story says? Or I was screaming as in that was really funny?
No, that's what the story says. It says, I was screaming, comma.
Comma?
I couldn't bear the pain.
What do you mean you couldn't bear the pain? Did he reach through the monitor and grab your arm?
Wait, yeah. Wait, hold on.
Why are you? Do you got like those like haptic feedbacks that like you see on like VR players have sometimes to like feel when they get shot in VR, or but like for your body or?
Wait, did the story just switch perspectives? Where he ripped off my arm holding a sapper and blood started spraying everywhere. I thought it was talking about the spy, but I think it switched to the part where it's actually him dying. So
why did he have the sapper in his hand? Did he have a model replica just next to him at all times? Was he gonna throw it at his monitor? What was gonna happen when he gets up to the building?
I think he was trying to say like, oh, he ripped off the spy's arm that was holding the sapper, but he also ripped off mine. But he didn't convey that well. So it's like he ripped off the spy's arm so that he looked at the screen and just started killing the guy playing the game.
You know, okay, so you know how amputees, if they get their leg cut off like about halfway through their life or something, they have a thing called phantom pains, right? Where if they drop something onto their prosthetic foot, they'll still like wince back as if they're gonna feel pain, right? That's what I imagine is happening. So his arm's not actually getting ripped off. He's just being really over dramatic. So he's just like screaming in the middle of his room in the middle of the night and like grabbing his arm and being like, my arm, and like his somewhat like a roommate or a family member comes in and is like, what's wrong? And then he's just like, my arm got ripped off in a video game. I get really immersed when I play.
Here's a pretty funny part. It's like, I immediately got my computer and started up TF2, deleted the hat. I never found those occurrences happen again. So basically, all of that was fucking pointless because all you have to do was just delete the hat and none of that would happen again. But then, the second part, then I heard a clank at my window. I looked out, find a man sitting there. He looked up and waved at me, and then he disappeared.
Is that fucking Jack Skellington? Is that the fucking... No, is that the fucking cat from Alice in Wonderland?
No, it's just some fucking random guy that just disappeared.
It's not even the engineer. It's just John. Like, it's not even like...
It's Gabe Newell.
Holy shit. I can't fucking believe it.
Gabe Newell appeared at my house, and he waved at me and he fucking disappeared. Oh, God. That is... Oh, Jesus.
That was a fucking roller coaster.
Jesus Christ.
That is a good one either.
Yeah, that. Oh. Man. I think still the funniest one is The Spy.
The Spy. Oh, it's because the name. We absolutely, maybe like, I don't know when, like tomorrow, sometime next week, me and you and maybe even Abby need to get together. We need to get a bunch of people and just all be named some variation of The Spy, all be stock scout and just stare at people. Like we do a combination of the two. It'd be really funny.
All right, I'm gonna try to find. I'm gonna try to find another one, but not TF2. But I'm sure Gary's mod.
Okay, Gary's mod might have a little more creative juices. You got a lot more characters to work with. You got a lot more mods. I'm gonna trigger the demon triggers. Fuck me. I triggered the enemies to spawn, and now I'm going to die. Unless I can get really lucky. Can you fuck off? Oh, checkpoint. Oh no, I needed to back it.
What is this scariest creepypasta I read besides Sonic.exe? Those SpongeBob credits. What?
This stream has been incredibly cursed.
Oh my god.
And I can't tell if that's for the better or worse.
This has actually been Mr. Bones' wild ride. Like
literally. I might name the VOD that, to be honest.
The portal can no longer be closed from this side. The hell energy flows from a location.
The Spy's wild ride.
The well.
Did someone type that in chat?
No, I just thought of that, but that's really fun. That's the title. I'm shadow playing it so I can have it for later.
Oh my god.
That's really funny. The Spy's Wild Ride. That's the name. That's the name of the VOD if I upload this whole thing to YouTube, which I hope to do because This needs to be preserved. This cannot be lost to the sands of time. Not sands, like the D, the one with the D. Not Megalovania. I don't have my Megalovania. So quick, somebody host my stream. I have Megalovania. I still have Megalovania as the first 4 notes of Megalovania as my host sound.
Oh my god.
As a side note, Samuel Hayden's voice in this game, in all the Doom games, is very nice. I would let him read me a bedtime story.
Oh yeah, is that like the big robot guy? The idea.
Yeah, he's the robot dude.
Yeah, I like him. He's a cool guy.
Sorry, I'm just looking at chat and Avi just keeps Sans. Sounds like Avi's like actually dying. These are his final words.
He's fucking quivering. He's terrified.
Quivering in his boots, bro.
Oh my god.
To be honest, in Doom I'm doing really bad, but with content. Good, hold on. I'm like, they pulled into that really weird. Almost hit my mailbox.
Now approaching UAC Advanced Research Complex.
Oh, they're just parallel parks. Okay, cool. I think. Hey,
my office is on the 2nd floor.
My desktop.
Chris Brown story? I don't think you have.
Oh, Chad, I get to tell the story on stream? Okay.
The Chris Brown story.
Okay, so Chris Brown's not his actual name. Just so everyone knows. I'm not doxing this man, right? But like, yes. What's up?
Can I hear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just please let me finish. Please let me tell the story.
Quinn is about to tell the Chris Brown story.
Okay. Trust me. I'm surprised I haven't. Ryan, I'm surprised I haven't told you this story because this story like happened like 8th grade middle school, and I'm pretty sure I told you. You probably just forgot. Trust me, it is a fucking story, and the fact that I haven't told it to Avi but you especially scares me because it's so good. I don't want it to be lost to the sands of time. But okay, so you know what the fuck? Okay, sorry, my FPS button wasn't working. Okay, so you know where the old Kmart was, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, well, oh wow, I messed up. I did a buffer rail boost when in the wrong spot to do a buffer rail boost. Sorry, I gotta re-remember how to play the video game. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I have remembered how to play the video game. Basically, okay. So at that old Kmart, the ground was really smooth in one particular spot. So people made like a DIY skate park, right? Which was super cool. Having like another, I think that was just around before our actual town got like a proper skate park that was local. So having a second quote unquote skate park to play around in was really fun, right? So, this was back in middle school, and I was where I took public transport just to go into town.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, okay, for context, for chat, because they don't know this, but even back when I was in like 7th grade, and Ryan can back me up here, because every time I tell people this, they don't believe me. I had a beard back in like 7th grade, right?
Oh yeah.
I had a beard. I was like 5'8". I looked like a whole ass man, right? But I'm like 13.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm
also,
remembering now.
yeah, and also, I always wore a snapback hat of my favorite Overwatch team with a pride pin on it, right? That's going to become very important later. Keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm at the skate park. I'm skating, right? And I'm like, I look at the time. I look at the schedule, and I'm like, okay, I can run down to this coffee shop. It's a couple blocks down. get a chai tea, and have just enough time to catch this bus, which will take me to the other skate park. Right? I had like mapped this shit out to the second. Like I do not fuck around when it comes to public transport. Right? And I start walking, and I start going up like this ramp, right? Because you have to get out, like go up a ramp to get out of the parking lot of the old Kmart. And all of a sudden, I see this guy just walking across the sidewalk, and I was on my skateboard, so out of politeness, I get off my board, so just in case I slip, I don't delete him from existence. And I start walking, and I try not to make eye contact, because, again, 13, I can talk to people, I just really wanted to try tea, and that was it.
Yeah.
I'm a simple man, right? And this guy, he looks at me, and I slow down a little bit so he can walk ahead of me. Actually, no, or did I speed up? I think I sped up, and he caught up to me. And he looks at me, and he just goes, "So, what's good to do around here?" And I immediately panic, because that's the first time I had ever been asked that question. Because you don't, like, sure, you get tourists around here, or, like, new people around here, but when they come here, they usually have, like, an objective, right? They're gonna go hunting, they're gonna go fishing, they're gonna go skiing, they're gonna go do this, they're gonna go do that. I have the BFG, why am I up here? That's not where they come to Montana. But, like... So, like, getting asked that question, I got stunned. And so we're both walking together, right? And I start talking about, oh, this is pretty fun, and I mean, if you like this, you can go here. We have a really nice this and that, and we're talking, and we're having a nice conversation, go back and forth, and he's just like, hey, so do you want to smoke? And listen, just because I have a beard doesn't mean I take advantage of the fact that I have a beard. Most of the time, right? Like, I don't try to buy alcohol, I don't try to buy cigarettes, I just, live as if I don't have a beard, except I can kind of, like, brush my beard when I'm thinking. It's great. But, like, he goes, hey, do you want to have a smoke? And I go, no, because I thought he was going to pull out cigarettes, right? Yeah. Or, at worst, he was going to pull out, like, I don't know, like a joint or something. It wasn't really on my mind at the time, but it's like, it could have happened. It would have been interesting. I think at that point I'd never seen one in person. So it would have been interesting, right? But, like, it wouldn't have been, like, crazy. And we're walking, and I hear what sounds like a metallic flick sound. I'm like, oh, it's the lighter. I don't gotta worry about that. Then I hear a second metallic flick sound, and I'm like, okay. Now I'm a little confused. And I'm a couple steps ahead of this guy, so I'm like, okay, I just gotta like turn around just a little bit and look what he's doing. I turn around, and I don't know what he was actually smoking, but it smelled like weed. I can tell you that. But it was like it was like a weed rock. It looked like kryptonite. And he was just smoking it out of a pipe. And we were there were cops a block away. They could see us. Right? And I'm walking with this guy who has at the time, very much illegal substance on him that I don't even know what it is. And if a cop's like, hey, yo, what the fuck you doing? I'm associated with this guy now. Oh, fuck. Great. I just wanted my latte. Right? So I'm like, okay, good. Weed rock, huh? Oh, welcome back, Bob. Yeah, no, it gets crazier. Right? So I'm walking, right? And we're still talking and stuff like that. We're like 3 blocks down. We have been walking for a solid 20 minutes. And out of nowhere, he just goes like, so, what, how did he go about it exactly? Ah, I remember. So, are there any gay bars around? No, actually, no, I got these out of order. Because I made a very, very fucking important mistake that you should never, ever make. He asked how old I was. I said 18, which is about 5 years older than I actually was. If you want to fudge about your age, your max cap should be 17. Because you're still old enough where they're not going to treat you like a child, right?
Yeah.
But you're not old enough to where they're going to start thinking about doing stuff. We'll put it that way. Right? And about a couple minutes later, he doesn't do it like instantly, right? He's a classy man, right? Asking random skater dudes if they want to, they know what gay bars, if they know where good gay bars are. But he asked me, are there any good gay bars around here? And I'm like, I don't really know. I'm not really of age to go in bars, 18 and all. And in my brain, I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, this is really bad. Okay, you know what? It's fine. We're only going to walk for like another block. We'll come to this intersection. We'll be fine. We get to the intersection. Or like just before the intersection, he goes, so, are you single?
Oh no!
Heart drops on the floor. And my world stops. You know how people like talk about like, you know, when like race car drivers, when like their car like lifts up from like aerodynamics and stuff, like how time freezes and everything goes silent.
Yeah.
Same fucking feeling. Because I'm put into a loaded 50-50. It's, you know, it's like a 50-50 fighting game. Like in fighting games, 50-50s. It's a coin flip, right? I'm put into a 50-50 where I lose both ways, right? Because if I say, or at least what I thought, if I say I'm not single, you can already tell how bad that's gonna go. I mean, if I say I am single, if I'm not single, if I just say I'm not single, that can mean a lot of things. And he could try to pressure after that. He could try to do other things, right? And this guy's like in his, keep in mind, this guy's like in his 30s, right? So like, this isn't like just some college dude. This is like some guy that's like in his 30s, right? And because I was dating someone long distance at the time. They lived in like Ohio or something, like across the country from me, right? And I did probably the smartest thing I have ever done to get out of a conversation. Because it was a dude, keep that in mind. I look at him dead in the eyes and go, oh yeah, I have a girlfriend down in Colorado. We visit every couple months. It's great. Smartest fucking move I've ever done. I lied on so many fronts in that one sentence, but holy shit did I dodge a bullet.
You were just mad ever.
And don't get me wrong, the guy was nice to talk to. He's a genuinely good dude, but holy shit. Yeah, and keep in mind, this is all happening when I'm 13. I am a child. But I was born with beard genetics and semi-decent height, so I look like an adult. I looked like an adult, even back then. So like, fuck, I fell through the escalator. Elevator, same thing. Yeah, no, that's like like I'm not fucking with you when I say it was genuinely one of the weirdest experiences of my life, because it didn't end there, by the way.
I believe you.
We kept walking. We walked for a total of, I measured it later, like 3/4 of a mile. Just walking and talking. And the fact that nothing happened to me is fucking incredible. And you want to know what the worst part about the story is?
What?
I never got my fucking chai tea.
Oh my god. No.
Straight up, I missed the bus cycle. And I was literally across town. I literally was across the city. Right? So, it was another 30-minute walk back to it. Or a 30-minute wait for the bus to go home. Because that's how long it took. I was at that DIY park at like 10 a.m. That whole fiasco ended 11:45. Roughly. It was a long adventure, and the fact that I haven't told either of you guys that story is fucking incredible. I have so many stories that I've gotten solely because of my beard. I don't think you realize the amount. I never heard the full detail. I haven't told most people these stories unless they were like actively there but didn't see it, right? Because I like to go to metal shows. Like, I think metal concerts are cool. Even if you're like kind of on the music, you should go to some sort of metal or hard rock show at least once, because it is a magical kind of environment. But don't necessarily go to like a massive festival. Go to one that has about 50 to 75 people in attendance, right? Good size, but not crazy. Not enough to where if you fall, like, people aren't gonna see it, but not enough to where it's 7 people standing in a room the size of like 3 RVs. Like, it's not like a massive room filled with 5 people, right? But like, I think there were 3 separate. I've been to 2 metal shows in my life, right? Like 2 proper. I say right a lot. Like 2 proper metal shows. One was in Arizona, and one was up here, right? The one in Arizona actually surprisingly wasn't as weird. You'd think it would be. It was in Phoenix, so it was like a big city. So you'd think it'd be like, and it was in I'm talking like a dingy, like your typical what you imagine as like grungy punk venue of just like run-down basement was basically the venue. Like, it wasn't a bad venue, but it was tiny. It was tiny and was, for some reason, despite being the size of like my bedroom, was split in half depending on if you were over 21 or not. For some fucking reason, right? But the second show, the one that was up here in Montana, was actually a lot better, just overall. More people, wasn't separated by age, bigger pits, bigger mosh pits, etc. I love mosh pits, by the way. Like I'm not like one to usually get like super aggressive and start shoving people around and shit. But like, moshing is an exception, right? Because you're not actively trying to hurt anyone. You're just like, it's like getting hype, but like, you're literally bouncing hype off each other. It's great. But like, I have been offered alcohol, but at the Montana one, I was offered alcohol like 3 times. Which, the first time it's like, okay, haha, funny. The second time it's like, okay, this is a little weird. Third time it's like, okay, am I just like, what is going on? Like, am I like the only like, are people trying to like hit on me? Is this them flirting with me? Is this like, do they just not like your drink? Are they drunk? Like, oh, and oh my God, I have to tell you this. I have so many stories. I gotta tell you the story of that entire Montana one, because it is a whole ordeal, right?
What's it like?
Okay. So, go to the Montana one, right? Where do you get? Because I like to get to the shows way before it actually starts, so I can see the opening bands, watch people funnel in. And I get to pick where I want to be. If I want to be in the mosh pit,
Before you start the story, I'm gonna play Rayman 2 sneaky music because I feel like it's gonna be appropriate here.
It'll be appropriate. It's not super appropriate for this story, but like. The only reason I was
great. All right. Anyway, go on.
The only reason I was mainly at the venue was it was local-ish, like 2.5 hours in local, but you get the idea. It's the closest one I had ever seen, and it was one of my favorite bands at the time. So I wanted to see them live because I had already seen them live once before, and this is after I had gotten a patch and put it on my like leather jacket of their band, and I just was like, oh, I should go and take another picture with them, before I get my battle jacket and after. Right, and I went there, right, and you could already tell, like, because this venue had a no moshing rule, right? Like, it's supposed to have a no moshing rule. Keep that in mind, right? But like this venue has a no moshing rule, right? So. It's the first band. There's like 20 people in the room. So there's not a lot of people in the room. We're just all chilling. And there's one guy that's like trying to start a mosh pit, but he's doing it in like the most passive, but also like the most aggressive way possible. He's like shoulder checking people in a circle. He's just watching in a circle and he's just shoulder checking people.
Sorry, my mom was talking to me. Can you like just quick right now, real quick?
Okay. The venue that this show was at had a no moshing rule, right? But
yeah.
This guy was like the very first band, right? So there's like 20 people in the room.
Yeah.
He kept walking in a circle and shoulder checking people. Not like hard enough to knock him down, but enough to move him, get him to notice him. And then the next band came up, and then that moved to 3 people. And then the band that I came for, Kiss and Candace, showed up, and then it was just like 30 people, and it just exploded because everybody showed up by that point. But like, it was really funny because at first I was like, is this guy just trying to be a dick? No, there's no way. Because even if he was trying to be a dick, he is like 6'3" and jacked. I am. Oh my God. I am 5'6" and a twig. The most I could do is run under his legs and run out of the venue. Like,
dude, it's like fucking Mr. Sandman from Punch Out versus like Yoshi or something.
Yeah, no, it was fucking. Even no matter what I would have done, hence why I didn't want to mosh either, because like the only 3 people in there was that guy, and I'm pretty sure his brother and his like 6'3" other 6'3" friend. So they're all like 6'3", long black hair, just looking like they could fuck me up if they really try hard enough. But they also look like they would like go pet kittens. Like they're probably sweethearts, but they scare the shit out of me, right?
Moist critical with the mega mushroom.
Literally. But like, and like the second crowd starts going out, and I start like moving around a little bit. I start getting a little bit of motion, but not enough to like where if people start getting kicked out, I'm not like in that group, but enough to where I can start feeling the energy, right? But after, like, around the end of the first band's set, I was up towards the front, and like, I wasn't totally completely in the front though. I was like sort of in the front, like a couple sections of people back, and all of a sudden my leg feels really cold. All of a sudden, like weirdly cold. Like, why is it cold? Oh god! Oh god! I look down. Someone just spilled their beer. It's not terrible. It's the start of the game. No one's throwing up. No one's pissing themselves. It's the start of this concert. That's later. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I never experienced. I never saw anyone that was drunk, unless they tried to give me alcohol.
Well, hey man, you want alcohol?
It wasn't even like a hey man, do you want alcohol? It's like, hey man, I got this like pineapple drink. Do you want some? I'm like, ooh, gonna have to pass. Like,
sorry, mister. I am a good Christian boy.
yeah. Okay. So like, there's like a 10-minute interlude where the next band comes on. Before the next band comes on, because I can get set up, get that audio gear good, make sure everything's in tune, all that sort of stuff. And I try to walk back to my dad because he's in the back of the venue, making sure like he's making sure basically I'm not gonna get fucked up, like I'm not in actual danger, but not close enough to where I feel like he's just hindering my fun, because he's great, he's good like that. So I go to walk back to my dad and I slip, but not like a lot. Just I caught my fall, just enough for me to be like, huh, that's weird. That must be the beer from earlier. Right. So I keep note of it, and I go, and then there's not enough people where I can't funnel back to where I was standing. Yeah. So I talked to my dad for a little bit, be like, that band was great. I'd never heard of them. I'm gonna have to listen to their music later. They're pretty good. Their vocalist was a fucking psychopath. Like, he literally, without anyone noticing, he snuck into the crowd. The light turned on behind him, and he just started screaming. Scared the shit out of me, because all the lights are off. I'm like, where the fuck did the singer go? What the fuck? Like, he started like doing like actual metal screams literally directly behind me, because there was like a pole. I use my hands, but like there was a pole directly like that had like a shelf around it, like a circle shelf around it, and he was just on there. I don't know how the fuck he got behind me to get on there completely silently without anyone turning around.
Oh my god.
Because he had to walk from the front of the stage. Because there's no like surprise back entrance. It's the front of the stage. So he walked from the front of the stage behind all of us. That doesn't matter. Anyway, second band comes on, and I start trying to jump around, but I'm slipping. Like, I'm slipping constantly. Right? Like, it's gross. Like, I'll be honest, I was wearing my mismatched Converse. Ryan, if you remember, I wore one pink, one gray for the longest time.
Yeah, I think
I was wearing my mismatched Converse and like some, like, I don't know, peanut butter and jelly socks or something stupid, right? And like
that's like the socks I have. Like
you have Lay's socks. I know, because you were wearing them at the tournament last fucking weekend. I was gonna make a comment on them, but you were sad.
Lay's socks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering, is Quinn gonna notice that I have like fucking crispy?
I noticed them because I have the same exact socks, except mine are sour cream and onion Pringles.
Well. Anyway, go on.
So the floor is just getting slipperier and slipperier. More beers are being spilled, right?
Yeah.
And this is the second band. There are 5 bands. And the sets get longer with every band. So the first set was like 30 minutes. Next set's 45. Next is an hour. This thing goes on from like 6 to like 2 in the morning. This is a late ordeal, right? As most concerts are. But like the floor never got less slippery, except for one point I'll get into later. So the floor is getting more and more slippery. And then my favorite band comes on. And I'm like, okay. So obviously people aren't getting kicked out for moshing. I can go hard for my favorite song, right? Favorite show? It was my Any Kiss and Candace show. I think they're just great theatrics. The theatrics are cool. Their songs are pretty good. It's been a while. The Brownings. I really like there's a band called The Browning. Their vocalist is very good at hyping up a crowd. Yeah. He somehow hyped up a crowd of 40 people to do a wall of death. That shit usually has 400 people, not 4. Like that shit takes talent.
Wow.
Like, and then like Kiss and Candace comes on, I get hyped, I start going crazy, right? And then proceed to fall on my ass. And again. And again, you ever seen them? Imagine, actually, no, I'll get into that later. That's a funny comparison that I want to use later. But it was fucking rough, okay? So I'm slipping and sliding around. I am doing my best not to fall down, right? But these Converse have no traction on their own. So I'm already basically slipping and sliding without all the beer below me. So I'm basically like it's basically someone spilled like soap all over the floor, and then I was told to just start sprinting. Right? It is not going well. But Kissing Candace,
actual ice level.
Yeah, but Kissing Candace, yeah, literally, Kissing Candace plays their final set. Browning comes out, right? Honestly, like they're a mix between death metal and electronic dance music. It sounds weird, but it works really well. And they come out, and their show's pretty good so far, but their crowd man starts hyping us up. And then he tells the crowd to do a thing called a circle pit, right? So normally mosh pits are people running at each other and bouncing off each other. But a circle pit is just kind of everybody running in a circle, right? Which sounds great, right? Until you realize the floor is still slippery. So we're all running around like it's Baby Park, and the only item on is fucking bananas. Like everyone is falling on their ass constantly. It is the funniest and there's only 4 people doing it because everyone knows the floor is slippery. The only reason I'm doing it is because it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'm imagining the music that's playing. You know in Conker's Bad Fur Day when you're like, you know
when you fall down,
when you get drunk or when you get on like the barrel.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it's like
that sounds like a fucking SpongeBob joke.
Exactly.
It's not.
Yeah.
Wait, that is a SpongeBob joke. You know, it's like you know how the Krusty Krab got fucking frozen in that one episode.
Oh, yeah.
It's turning into a teapot. But it gets even better with the whole slippery floor stuff, because then he tells us to do. Then he tells the crowd to do a wall of death. Now, what a wall of death is basically half the pit, which is usually a lot larger than normal pits, stands on one side, the other half stands on the other, and when the vocalist says go, they run at each other and just slam into each other. Oh, and it's a lot more. It's basically Metal Red Rover, right? And it's a lot more fun than it sounds. Right, because it goes from a wall of death, because the wall of death, it creates, the reason I love wall of deaths is they create a no man's land. Empty space for hundreds of feet in bigger arenas, right? So you'll see some crazy motherfuckers just stand in the middle before the drop does and just, like, do the praise the sun from Dark Souls. They just do that and then they just die. Like,
they just die.
Hence why it's called a wall of death. And keep in mind, this is a smaller venue, so there's gonna be like, it's still pretty large. So there's gonna be like 40 people running at each other, right? Maybe like 20. So not too big. There's a no man's land. I stand in the middle because I'm fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure a guy on meth that was also in the middle. We were both fucking crazy. we both like chest bumped. It was great. Slipped around a little bit. It was fine. Then right before the drop, I went to one of those side walls because I didn't want to fucking die in the middle. And then he says, "Go!" And we all start running at each other. We slam into each other. Whoop, 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 whoop. Cartoon slipping sound effects. Everybody starts falling, dropping like flies. It is the funniest shit I have ever seen. Because it's not like no
cartoon slippery slips out loud.
The best part is that
it's like a thousand fucking thwomps from Mario 64 just like falling on their faces, just
literally. But my favorite part was that one of the guys next to me tried to slow down, but the floor was too slippery. So he ended up literally, his legs flew out from under him, and as he slammed into somebody, his foot slammed into somebody's chest and he fell onto his ass. And it was the funniest shit because the entire wall of death went from being this like epic hardcore shit to like half of it stopped to pick up 5 dudes. Like, because everyone fell.
It went from a badass fucking run into each other to a goddamn Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Literally, if you put cartoon sound effects, it would have been the funniest shit. I'm really sad that I didn't record it because that was when I still had my flip phone, and I could have recorded it, but it wouldn't have had enough space. So I'm really sad I didn't record it, and I can't find footage of it anywhere because it's the funniest shit.
You could have got the part where they fall down and put.
It is the funniest shit, and I really wish there was footage of it. And like, I remember like, as more bands start to come out, the floor starts getting less slippery, which sounds great. That's always the low quality vids. Hey, low quality vid is better than a no quality vid. Let's be honest here. Low quality vid makes it an even funnier shitpost. Like, when's the last time you saw a good, solid shitpost in 1080p? Like, sure, they exist, but when was the last time you saw one recently? Now compared to when you saw one that was like 144p.
Ooh, that's a good.
But now the floor starts getting less slick, which is great. Except the floor starts getting stickier. So if you try to like physically run at somebody, your feet physically stick. They're stuck. It's like you're stepping in glue.
Oh my god.
So I went to go mosh into somebody. I slipped. I somehow slipped. Like my foot got stuck. I tripped. I fell over, and I get up. Nothing happened. Be the best shitpost stat. It would be so funny.
It would be.
I'm gonna try to find footage of it after the stream because it's so iconic in my brain. It is a looping memory that comes in every day. I don't know if there's footage of it, but like the floor's getting sticky. I slip, I fall, I get up, nothing. My knee feels a little weird, but that's just because the floor is weird, right?
Yeah.
The whole set plays through. We're 30 minutes in, and then it goes into the last set. The final, it's Mushroom Head. Pretty big band, right? Really impressive that they're coming here, right? Coming to Montana. And right before the set starts, I'm like, my knee feels cold again. I look down. I have a massive gash the size of a quarter. That's about like a half a centimeter deep in my knee. And I still, to this day, have a scar on my knee. Lower part of my kneecap, lower. And it's still there. I just checked. It's really noticeable right now for some reason.
Oh my god.
I have a massive, deep scar in my leg. I didn't feel it ever. And the only reason I found out was because, my socks are falling down. Wait a minute. Why is like my entire leg covered in blood? Like, it wasn't my entire leg. It was like a solid like stream coming out of that one spot. But it was, it was still fresh. Yeah. And I didn't do anything about it. I just kept moshing anyway in alcohol, falling onto alcohol. I mean, it sterilized the wound. It did not sterilize it. I had an infection. It was great. Yeah, there was nothing super major about the Mushroom Head set. Outside of the actual shows, I got to meet Kiss and Candace again. They're cool dudes as always. I talked to the vocalist before the show for like 30 minutes. Coolest dudes on the planet. Joey Simpson.
Nice.
Coolest dude on the planet. Gave me free stickers. Sick dude.
Ooh.
Still have the stickers, and I fucking love the stickers, and I cherish them so much. But yeah, overall, if you want to have a good concert experience, metal concerts are the most energetic. If you like energy and you like excitement, and you at least kind of like metal music, you can go and have a pretty good time. That's my whole spiel on metal show.
And moral of the story is, if you go, if
there's a wall of death, fucking record it.
Yeah, if there's a wall of death, fucking record it and just add Conker's Bad Fur Day Live and Reloaded OST, the old chap to it, and you'll probably laugh.
Okay, chat. I gotta see if I can find this. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to. It's so old. I don't even remember what day. I remember it was like 2018 or some shit like that.
I don't know if I have like any stories like that. Like the thing with me is that like I don't go many places. Not because I don't want to. It's just like a lot of the things that my parents are probably into, I'm not really interested in. And like I say, good on them. And
no fucking way.
Did you find it?
I found a video.
Yes.
I mean, I do have a story where we're almost in a car crash, and this actually happened, I think last year. I don't know. I actually don't know if I told Quinn or Abby the story.
You've told me this story, and because of that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom since I really gotta go. But tell the story. It's actually
have I ever told you guys?
Okay.
Have I ever told you guys
tell
about?
the story to chat.
Well, after that, I actually remember something that happened to me a long time ago when I was like little. where I had a little tricycle, and I was like little, and I lived around in the neighborhood, and I almost tricycled away without anybody. And keep in mind, I was like 6 or 3 or 4 years old, and I was trying to tricycle to way to the stores, and it's gonna be an interesting story just to talk about. Like, so you're gonna go on ahead and start talking about yours when you.
Yeah. All right. So, chat. This actually happened like a year ago, or this happened a year ago. And for context, I need to explain something. My dad lives all the way like. I don't really want to say where I am, but my dad lives in another town, basically. Like basically we have to take this entire trip from one town to the town that I live at my mom's, because my mom and dad are divorced, unfortunately, and I usually go to his weekends. Typical stuff. It's been a while since this happened, so I've gotten over it, you know. And my dad's cool. So, but when we were going out, when we were coming from my dad's town to my mom's, for some reason during like this highway, we go on this one path to basically we have to go across another town to where my mom's house goes. And when we were driving there was like an ominous message going on, because there was actually a car crash that happened like in like the mountains. Like, and it wasn't horrible, but we saw like the guy has been dented like on like the left side, and it was like, oh Jesus, like that was screwed up. But that was screwed up. But this is foreshadowing basically, because when we were on this highway to my mom's town where my mom lives, there is this lady on the other side. Like there's two roads, like one that goes like south, one that goes down, and the one that goes up. That we were on the up one, and the lady on the downside of the road flips over onto our side, and we almost like ran into her. But luckily my dad is actually an expert driver, so like we had to go on this like grassy plain side on like in between the roads, and like we drove past the lady, and I could just see like the shock and horror on her face. It was fucking scary. That was like the first time I've ever been into like a situation like that. It was fucking nuts. So we decided to just wait there for a second, because we don't know if we were going to be included in the crash or not, because that's what you usually do. Like if you're involved in like if you're kind of in a radius of a crash, I think what you usually do is that you like sit there and wait to see if like the people will, you know, if people will see if you're involved. We were involved, so we decided just like to hit the road and go back to my mom's. And it was fucking scary. And what I remember from it, I think I was playing something on my Switch. I think it was Phoenix Wright. And
the Egyptian game
on my Switch, or was it Sonic Mania? I don't know.
Okay, Ryan, really quickly, before you continue, hold your thought, because you are lagging really fucking hard. Just as a heads up.
Yeah.
So, just I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I just thought I should bring it up. Let me say something.
Let me turn up the music, or turn off music.
Alright.
Come on. There we go. Alright, I'm back. Well, chat, if you heard much of that story, sorry.
Chat, how do I tell me still laggy?
Yeah. And, basically, I went back to my mom's, and I told her the story, and she thought it was okay. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. We were completely fine. We didn't actually get to the right position.
Chat, I'm in pain.
But, thing was, when my dad was driving back, they had to send in an entire fucking helicopter to the lady.
Jesus.
Like, an entire fucking helicopter. He took a picture of it. He's like, this is what happened. I think I have a picture. I think it's on my own phone. It's probably in my own phone, and I don't have a charge right now. But like, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Like, I almost died. The day I almost died.
Thank God you didn't.
And that's basically the end of my story.
Yeah. I'm.
Hey Quinn.
Yeah.
Have I ever told you my story before?
Go for it.
Where I was on a tricycle and I was like roughly like 5 or 6. Okay. Basically, it was like this. It was a day. It was like in the afternoon, and then my family went to go visit my grandpa at my grandpa's house, which was across the street in a block where my aunt lived across from there. So everybody got around and they were doing a family gathering, and it was getting dark, yeah, because it's a traditional thing we do. And me being the only kid with the tricycle, it was like a little one, and I think I remember. It's still like I remember what it was, but it was small and yellow, and had little wheels on it. And so I forget I was wearing, but I had like a blue shirt on, and then I think I was on the truck. No, okay. What basically happened is that as they would keep talking, I was like, yeah, I'm just there getting bored, and then all of a sudden I just had the idea, what if I want to go to my favorite store?
Wait, hold on. How old are you during this story?
I was like, I forget, because like it was like a long time ago.
He must have been at an age where he could fit on a fucking tricycle.
Younger than 5.
Yeah.
Can we comfortably say younger than 5?
Yeah, basically younger than 5. And I can ride a tricycle.
You just decided to just leave.
Just start cruising?
You just left.
Yes.
Dude, it's actually like Baby Mario and like fucking Mario Kart.
Basically, everybody was still talking. They didn't even pay attention to me. They didn't even thought even my parents were like, "Mijo, te para acá." They were not like, "Come here." I just went on, and
you just keep going. You just kept going.
And as the more I kept going away from like the block, it started getting dark. Like it was becoming like evening. It was becoming evening.
Oh shit.
And I was still there, and it was by this place out the side of the neighborhood where it used to be just all dirt. But as of today, that dirt place, there's a whole car wash on it. But back then, it was just dirt. There was nothing built on it.
You just take a quite literal dirt nap? Did you go to sleep on the dirt?
No, I was still tricycling, and then some other people from the neighborhood, they were looking at me, and they felt like in shock because at that part they were just looking at me, and I was just waving at them, and they were like, "What is a child doing in the middle?"
Yeah, no, I would be shocked too if I saw a 3-year-old just cycling on by. I'd freak out a little too.
And it's
cruising.
And the fact that like many cars passed a little bit, like to travel to around the neighborhood because some of them live there. I mean, they didn't even stop by and look at me. They didn't even pay attention because it was actually getting dark.
You fucking dodged a bullet.
I was on the side.
You could have very easily gotten kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And so as I go on and on, I noticed more people, or not, it wasn't a lot. It was just one more person from coming out their house and just noticing me. And then the next thing I know, when I try to take a corner turn and to the right to go to the store I wanted to go to so bad, even though I don't know why I wanted to stay. I went to go turn, and then I noticed before I even try to go, a car pulled up to me, and I realized it's one of my family members.
Oh, thank God.
And then
Victory.
We got the baby lads. We got them.
We got the intelligence.
That wasn't even it. They told me,
going.
and like many car, like it wasn't just them. A few more cars pulled up, and there was more of them. They were going, and then it was most of my family members, and then I think a police car came in too. And apparently,
in your family's defense, your 4-year-old
Yeah.
I mean-
suddenly just fucking out of existence, just disappears. Yeah, I would send as many people as possible because that is a small
Yeah.
person in a very big area.
Yep.
keep in mind, I was like pretty tiny. I was really tiny child when I was like younger than 5.
Little small little man.
Come on, man.
Small.
That's why I can still. That's why I still kind of find myself tall. Now I am tall.
To be fair, you were still short for the longest time. You just suddenly got a growth spurt and are now taller than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, why'd my mom have to be
Basically,
5'2", bro?
That happened to me too.
Fuck you both. God,
Y'all
let me be
just
the
ruined
tall
it.
one. I'm gonna
listen,
start walking
you're
around in high
listen,
heels. Fuck
Quinn.
you guys.
Listen, I'm so shorter than my
Quinn.
brother. My brother's like fucking Shaq for some
Your,
reason. Like
your brother is weirdly tall. I will give him that.
My brother is
let me tell you,
5'10".
He's weirdly tall.
Why is
He's
your
really tall.
a lot of weird shit?
My
going
brother's
on.
5'10".
My little brother, he's like fucking Shaq, and he never shuts up about it. He never shuts up about how he's taller than me, and I hate it so much.
Yeah. Despite being Shaq height, I bet he has a 2-inch vertical. Like,
Still a little fucking.
I didn't mean to disrespect you like that, homie.
Basically, wait,
I didn't even understand what you said.
I said he might be as tall as Shaq, but only has a 2-inch vertical.
Ugh. Gross.
I'm like
Ugh.
basically Tank Man. Basically,
Obvious
my
Tank
whole
Man.
summary of the story. Basically, my whole story summary was just I wanted to go to my favorite store, and I got caught halfway to where the police almost got involved.
He got caught in the
the
escape.
My mom almost got arrested.
Oh my god.
Child negligence, yeah. Negligence? I
Yeah,
can speak.
that does make sense. I mean, you live in
Yeah.
fucking California. I feel like,
Yeah.
To be fair, you breathe,
Other
you
than-
get arrested, so.
yeah.
Yeah, and guess what? The store I wanted to go to so
you
bad.
put the mail upside down. Well, time to beat you with a fucking big ol' stick.
Yeah.
You want to know what the store I wanted to go to so bad?
What?
Family Dollar.
Rite Aid.
Rite Aid. That's it.
You know what?
Just Rite Aid.
Do you know what Rite Aid is?
I do not.
We don't have
It's
them
a
up here.
pharmacy store. It's a pharmacy store where you walked in, and then there will be some medicines, and then there will be some. It's also kind of like I would say
You're Walter White when you were a child. What are you doing to get medicine?
a little grocery store. But then I just wanted to go in because I saw at one point I was just hyped up. I wanted to see the toys because back then I had
I
deep
see.
interest into toys in stores that I barely knew or barely remembered. This was like a few years before the whole Rite Aid just got what's it called, reconstructed inside to where inside it got rearranged, and they had really good ice cream. Like, oh
The ice cream.
yeah, they have the really good ice cream. That my favorite one being the cotton candy flavor. Oh,
Ooh.
I also wanted to go there just because of that. And yeah,
All right.
and guess what my little tricycle was?
Where was your
What?
little tricycle?
Basically, I want to see if I can find a picture, but it was a Go Diego Go tricycle.
Oh, fuck
Oh
yeah.
my god! He's on the next
Let me see if
mission,
I
dude.
I wanted to be explorer, but
Dogi.
not that kind.
Go Diego
He lived out his dream.
I used to watch that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so did I. Like,
Yeah, it's fair.
for some
so did I.
reason.
Even let me see if I can find it. Ah, I found it. This was the exact triangle. No, not triangle. Tricycle.
The exact triangle, whoa!
He found the fucking Illuminati. I just can't believe it had Go Diego Go fucking branding. Bro.
Look in general.
Holy shit.
Look in general. This was the exact theme.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Well, he's off.
This was the exact tricycle.
Holy shit.
He has a Mogos on the front.
Anyway.
Shut up.
I hate her. Anyway, now that all three of us have told the story, I think I might as well just call it here. For streaming, at least.
All right.
Man.
It's been a good fucking stream. Let me fucking tell you.
That was a fucking stream, alright. Holy shit.
That was one of the streams of all time, for sure.
You're welcome, Quinn.
Now, the question is, who am I gonna raid?
That's a good question.
Raid
Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
We're not sponsored.
Raid.
But if you do want to sponsor me,
Shut up.
my business email is here. In post, put the email here.
If suck
This
my
bike.
financially, I will post my email on Twitter.
If you guys want to be breeded by me.
Did you say greeted or breeded? Because that's a very important difference.
I think it's breeded.
Oh god.
If you guys want to do so, I'll put in my email, and you guys can hit me up.
Do not put your email in my chat.
We are literally almost all minors. Like,
it is a 2 out of 3 chance. That's not good odds.
He could be one of us.
What do you mean?
He could be one of us.
It could be me.
What do you mean he could be one of us?
A spy reference.
Raid Shadow Legends sponsors this video. And you know what? That's a good note to end it on. I'm gonna raid. I'm raiding my good friend Shadow Wolf. He's fucking sick. He's playing. Fuck. He's playing. Fuck. He's playing Sea of Thieves.
Can you tell him to play? Can you tell him to play Shadow Legends?
I'm not gonna go tell him to play fucking Raid Shadow Legends. Fuck. You know what? If you should we do a raid message or should we just go? No. If you want a raid message, just go in and say Raid Shadow Legends and nothing else. But I feel like it'd be funny if we just kind of show in and say hi. Well, it wouldn't be funny, but do whatever you want. Anyway, guys, adios. Bye.
See you next
time.
Hasta mañana.
I hit the button.
It's done now. Goodbye.
Yes, I go.
I like how
It's
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the VOD and just see the fucking spy.
The spy.
Spy.
Oh, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. How is your evening going? We push some buttons, get your shout outs.
I gathered some goblins.
What?
While I speedrun Doom. I didn't see the title.
Playing Doom? Nice. I haven't touched that game in so long. How was your stream?
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Oh my god. You did it right before the drop.
I'm gonna give him a follow.
They're firing people at us.
Look at that every time Quinn raids somebody.
This is fine.
It's just a new stream where I just get into and I just end up following them.
You gonna turn to the island? Or?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Cool.
I'm just a little uncomfortable getting close because I don't want to hit it.
I like how I had a 2 hour stream and I literally didn't even get one run that went halfway.
That's because I was just there just fucking saying stupid shit. The spy.
That and also this run is just hard as shit anyway.
Loot that we don't
so
need,
hard.
I'm gonna push the end stream button now. If you can still hear this in like post or whatever, subscribe to my YouTube channel because that's the only place you're gonna be seeing this. Smile. Also follow me on Twitch.
Subscribe today or EA.
Subscribe to my own.